Oh, a new listener. Come for a story, I hope. Let's see. What tale shall I read tonight? Ah, here's one. This is a tale of 6 adventurers that, while not always fighting for the purest of intentions, still fought for what they hold dear. Whether that be to save another, riches, or just to spend another day in a tavern. Now, while these adventurers found themselves working together, I still don't think they knew quite what they were getting themselves into. Nevertheless, I welcome you to join me on this tale, to join me in the myth of Draconis.
It's D&D Dinomat.
Play the intro theme.
We do need
We
to
have
get an
been
intro theme.
playing. We had a week or two here and there off, but for the most part, we have been playing for 6 months.
Yeah.
I am older now.
And wiser.
No, I
Of
just
course,
got stupider.
someone would have to leave as soon as I arrive.
No, I'm not wiser.
Amira
I don't
wasn't
know where
even
you
home,
got that.
so
Amira. Not like
Amira
this.
completely forgot and went out to the city. So yeah.
I doth not understand why people plan for a thing and then are not home when it begins.
They had some school stuff to take care of, and things got pushed back further than they thought.
That makes slightly more sense.
But where is preceded?
Yes,
They're committing war
Probably has
crimes.
no internet.
Ah. That's a good excuse, honestly. Do you want to commit war crimes? Do you want to go outside? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to commit
Yes.
war crimes?
War
Yeah,
crimes?
yeah.
Oh no.
That's my favorite one.
That's definitely the name for this group. War crimes.
Yeah. We can't
War
deny
crimes
it.
and chill.
God, all I can think of is the Power Rangers theme song now, thanks to Amira.
Oh
Ooh.
really? Which one?
They made
The original?
no,
Yeah.
Mystic Force.
Oh, okay. That's a
Have
good
you
one.
not sent him the playlist?
I did.
And then Cainen, you're behind. Look at the playlist.
It's happening.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's one you guys sent me, right?
Yeah, the Chuckle Fucks.
Yeah.
That's our real
Oh,
party
right.
name.
Yeah, that's the party name from Paul.
Do you like the beautiful album cover
That's
I
the
made?
player part. That's the player party name.
Yeah,
Oh, that's right.
Chuckle Fucks are us.
We know our limits.
I play with them.
Limits? Nah, it's not a limit.
This is our
It's
minimum.
the bar. It is
This is the-
expected.
Failure is our oyster.
No, I need to get some Persona 3 music in here now that I know I'm not the only one who likes it.
Oh God.
I don't remember the name of any of the songs though.
You'll hear it and you'll know.
You'll just know.
I definitely like the main theme.
Oh yeah, that's how I am with
Color-
Undertale. There's
Full
so
Moon,
many good
Full Life?
songs.
No,
Color Your
I don't
Night.
know.
no.
It's going
I
down
don't
now.
know the names of anything. That's hot.
I have it. I do have it. Like, I don't think it was the main theme. Maybe I'm thinking of
I rolled a dirty 20.
like the main
Yes.
menu, like when you pause theme. Maybe I don't know. I don't remember. I haven't played 3.
Oh,
I cook a lot better in the game than I do in real life.
one second. I know what
It was
song
a
that is.
hit, and we're happy. Okay. Oh, that wasn't worth much, but
No,
I guess at least we didn't lose anything. Weird.
not that one.
Ooh, that's good. Oh, you're good. Yeah, you and you. This is so good.
Mystic.
Stop saying names.
No.
They don't know.
Or you,
Dang it.
if you haven't been in the group before, you may need to turn Chip down.
What? Oh, right, the music from the Discord. I was like, what are you talking about? What's he talking about? Oh, yeah, that stuff.
So, last we left off, you all were exploring a dungeon.
You can't prove that.
Looked like probably somebody's base of operations. And you had wandered into what is apparently the master bedroom,
Gasp.
where you found 2 people. I have accidentally put something incorrect there that needs to be removed.
Retcon.
Well, it's not a retcon. The same person's there. I just put the wrong token.
No, it's just another changeling. Oh.
Spooky music.
Impostor.
Well, hello. Who's this?
I was making a joke when I said it's another changeling. Oh.
Well, it's not a changeling.
Just looks like one.
So, you see Jasmine and someone you've never seen before.
Ooh.
And they look and see you walk through the door. And the gentleman goes, "It seems we have company. Your guests are mine." Which the woman, who is definitely a woman and not a twink boy.
I knew it.
Hey!
Totally,
It's okay, the party is just all together. Look at the tokens.
Oh, I specify that because of silly stuff. But no. Other than being female instead of male, does look remarkably like one of your changeling's former hidden form. She looks over to the man and goes, "Possibly both. Definitely my guests. May become yours. If they're nice to you."
We like being nice.
Ah.
Giovanni's still enabled strumpet.
So I turned to the party. Like, do you know these people?
Jasmine.
Vulpe.
Would you mind introducing your friend here?
Oh, him. Well, it depends. Do you want to be introduced? He just kind of gives a shrug and then a nod. Sure.
New friend.
You can call him... He goes by a few names. I'm trying to decide which one I feel you... makes the most sense.
Pikachu!
Well, probably I should use the one that's actually in common. All the other ones don't translate very well. The name he uses when speaking common is Balthazar.
Althazar.
Hmm.
I do love introductions. Let me introduce myself. I am Quindell Galvani, emphasis on the Del, and with 2 L's.
Man, I'm glad we're not with Faye.
So you conned another into joining your fruitless cause.
I'm here merely as an observer. I'm sure it seems like you guys have some history, so pay no attention to me. Like, I'm sure these fine folks have more interesting questions to ask.
I stopped listening 3 words in.
Oh.
Unless you're going to attempt to harm me, you are not currently my concern.
Oh, no. Let's not go there.
Balthazar sounds mean, y'all.
He hasn't said a thing. I'm pretty
Why
sure
would-
it's just Jasmine
He looks at
saying
you.
it,
He
but-
looks at you, Meana. Jesus. Words. He looks at you, Sheila, and he's like, "It's very hurtful."
You started it.
I did nothing to you. You broke into my bedroom.
Oh, that's fair.
I mean, he's not wrong, guys.
Yeah, that's true.
And it was them, not
Wally?
me, by the way. I just followed them in.
What do you want?
Wally.
We are the heroes, right, guys?
Heroes
of mine.
is
You've raised my city. Nearly.
Who raised your city?
I think Jasmine would know who.
Esmond cocks her head and raises an eyebrow. And is like, why would I know?
Did you not
Jasmine?
orchestrate multiple attacks?
I orchestrated an attack on my... I guess I have to use the word, for lack of a better one, parents. Use that term extremely loosely, but
Oh.
I know nothing about your new city being. I know it exists. It's pretty hard to miss a city appearing out of nowhere. News travels fast, but I know nothing of it being attacked, other than the rumors from people who claim to have been there when it emerged, saying there was an attack in some, I assume, the ethereal plane, because they described it as ghostly. I also assume they're insane.
How many enemies do we have, guys?
He looks directly at Vulpe, blinks, and goes, "Has it occurred to you, I'm not the only person that has a problem with you right now?
Yes.
I don't even specifically have a problem with you.
X.
You just keep interfering with the people that I have a problem with."
What do you mean by that? I'm very curious. Like, what's going on, guys?
Okay,
This
now
is
she looks
something
up.
we need a long dinner to explain, Quindell.
She looks to you, Quindell, and she goes, "Short version, that changeling standing in front of you and her twin are by blood my by blood are my siblings. They were kept because they're changelings. I was abandoned because our parents are scum."
Oh, really?
Honestly, I can't say either way on the situation.
Seems like there's not much you can say. Being the smartest person in the room, you seem to be the dumbest most of the time we've interacted. Why are you here?
We were told people who were attacked went this way, right?
As far as
That's
I know,
why we came here.
seems we were misled. Which means...
In fairness, as someone who has misled you myself, that's not necessarily the hardest thing in the world to pull off.
Shit.
Maybe the better
Tend to
question is, what are you
guys
doing
tend
here?
I live here.
Oh,
The city's undefended right now.
And this place with all the
We
torture
had-
chambers?
Yeah, and now the people who were defending it are beaten near to death. We have to go back.
If you're that concerned about the safety of your new people, I would say that would be a smart idea.
we don't have time to think about this. We'll discuss our issues with Jasmine later. For now, we have bigger things.
I'm okay with like leaving this place. But what say you, everyone?
I mean, if we're not gonna fight these guys,
Fighting them here wouldn't do us any good.
and I guess we're kind of trespassing. But what about the crimes?
What crimes?
You think Quindell would have something to say? The bodies, the tortured bodies, the torture cells.
What bodies?
You don't know about this place being a torture chamber?
Yeah, so please explain like what's going on upstairs.
There's a temple up there.
Is this like a timeshare situation, y'all?
Are you not aware of the ongoings of what's going on up there?
The screams?
You not
Father?
the head of your purified.
I am. As I said, there's a temple up there and some prayer rooms.
There's much more.
I think you'll
more
find on your way out. You'll find on your way out that you are misguided.
We all saw them, didn't we? I mean,
There's, like I said, there's a temple. There's some books. There's some prayer rooms.
Well, why don't you show us that? Why don't you lead the way and give us a tour then?
I'm not an idiot. I'm not going to let you stab me from behind.
Quindell wouldn't do that.
What?
I don't think he
Quindell
has a
might
single
not.
I don't think he has a single sharp thing on him.
First of all, that's a blatant and utter lie. Learn how to be more observant.
Ooh.
Second of all, it's not the viol player I'm concerned with.
Oh. Is it everyone else?
Yes, it is.
And for good reason. I can't argue against that.
I have good reason to be suspicious of you. You have no reason to do anything to me. I've done nothing to any of you directly, except for defend myself when you attempted to attack me.
That is shoddy logic.
And the whole thing with Wally.
More or
I'd say,
less,
but
more or
moving
less
on.
shoddy than being cohorts with a devil.
Devil? Oh. I'd like to hear this story. Like, what do you mean by that? Do tell me more.
Did you not know that Did you not know your armored man over there is a paladin of an archdevil?
No, he didn't tell me any of this.
Also, his adopted father. Oh, and your wizard friend is also stuck in some sort of contract with what I think he believes is an archfey.
Quite a powerful one, if archfey. But
He's not an archfey.
I'm realizing that.
You know, he is from the outer planes.
The what?
The far realms.
Well, that's not gonna make things pretty. But
Oh, any of you ever had nightmares about weird, creepy, crawly, tentacly monsters when you were a child? If so, they actually exist. They come from where X is from.
My, that's quite disturbing.
Yeah. You're hanging around with some weird people, musician.
I am
What
joining
was
them
your
to
deal with
get
that?
inspiration. But I still need an explanation upstairs.
I'll go
So-
upstairs and have whatever conversation you wish.
I would like to verify upstairs, if you guys don't mind. Maybe everything upstairs was just an illusion. Maybe all that is just fake.
I don't know what you guys think you saw upstairs. Sounds absolutely horrendous. And if it were real, it would be terrible.
Well, maybe someone could join me in like looking upstairs just to double check while you guys stay here and keep an eye on him.
It's not worth it.
I don't think we're afraid of them doing anything. We're in their home.
If they were going to strike, I feel like they would have already.
And the supposed intelligent one finally gets one right. If I wanted you dead, you'd all, at least two of you would already be dead in this amount of time.
Yeah, I mean, we could insight check, but I don't think he's
Let's go.
lying.
I don't think there's much else for us here.
Yeah, can we do like an insight check just to see like how sincere he is? Like, is he like lying or something?
He's been standing there quiet the whole time. It's been Jasmine that was talking, but yes, you can.
Sorry, Jasmine. Yeah.
Oh,
Dang. I didn't know Jasmine was secretly a brother.
Rolled a
You-
16 on insight check.
She doesn't seem to be giving any indication she would be lying.
Okay. But I am curious, guys, if what they're saying is true. I mean, where else are they going to go, right? There's no other exits, right?
They
Mhm.
might have other ways out. And honestly, that's none of our business. We should get going quick.
Yeah.
Especially if the town's still in danger.
Yes, it would seem that your new, I was going to say king, but your new city seems to be converting to modern times, so your new mayor should probably check on his people. Instead of staring at me like some kind of jackass.
If we need to talk to either of you again, are you just going to be here?
I can be reached.
All right. Well, I for one just I'm done with this place. Can we leave, guys?
The sooner the better.
are we being gaslighted?
One more thing before I go, Jasmine. What was your
Yes,
deal
Fox
with
boy.
X?
What?
What was your deal with X?
Pikachu!
Xavier.
I have no deal with X.
And why did he aid you back at the house?
That was your fault. Seems you've upset him quite a lot, and he didn't want to get too directly hands-on, but wanted to ensure, I guess, a spanking was in order.
Oh my.
Whoa.
And that's all the questions I have. Sorry for disturbing you.
All right. Shall we?
Let us.
So, You guys you don't have to move your tokens. Are you guys just leaving the dungeon at this point? Or...
Well, I want to verify. Like he said, like nothing happened, or she said, they said like nothing happened up there. Can we just double check that? Are the bodies?
Oh yeah,
still there?
every room you check is the only thing you find when you go back is just like prayer mats and shit.
What is going on?
So
Like,
everything we saw is just a
We
scar.
all did see bodies, right?
We saw the same thing.
Right.
The details.
And more importantly, is what's her name? Hold on, get my notes.
She was waiting for
uh,
us outside, wasn't she?
Davri Dusklight. Is she still out there?
Oh, yes, the Devire Dusklight
Devire, yeah.
is in fact outside.
Okay. Well, can we have a conversation with her first? Before heading back to town?
I'm sure she's going to immediately slap you again.
I want to show that I didn't run away.
She hops down from the little cliffside to meet you and is like, how about we have this conversation on the way back to town, because I don't want to be here anymore.
Very well.
We need to hurry.
What?
The town was already attacked.
And they
Don't
might be
see-
coming back for a second strike.
They would not make any sense.
Well,
I
think
just want to
about it.
show her that I did not run away. I did as she said.
I don't care about you at the moment. I want to get the hell out of here.
Okay.
We're walking and talking.
You're heading back to Verinia?
Actually, that might not
Is that the plan?
Is that the closest? It should be.
That's our place.
Well, the closest place to where you just were would technically be Grey Falls. But since your city appeared in the middle of where I have Fenixia written on the map, technically that wouldn't be that much farther away either.
Yeah.
Be an extra day of be like an extra day and a half of road travel, or like travel sleeping rather than bed sleeping.
Well,
Basically,
actually,
if you want to,
for the NPC, we should go to Great Falls.
Say if you want to, basically, if you want, it's about the same amount of time. It's just whether you want to sleep outside the whole time or not. If you stop in Great Falls, you can sleep indoors.
Oh, Quindell's a big fan of sleeping indoors.
Quindell seems to be a big fan of anything that's not actually what his job description is.
Your adventure, that's it. It's just the title. That's all you do.
I'm here to observe and chronicle your journey and put it into song.
It's our journey now.
No, not yet. Anyway, we're going straight to Verinia. You can sleep outside for a day.
Very well. You make it back to Verinia without any incident. Group heads back to Verinia.
We still love Jasmine. I feel like it's a success.
So, as you all are traveling back from the cave to Verinia, Theizora.
Yippee!
You've spent what feels like, you know, it's only living time been a day or maybe two. It feels like months ushering folks to the other side. Turns out when you're watching every soul who dies pass, there's a lot of them. You don't realize how many people per day die till you're in charge of them. not all violent either. Just old people and sick people, and just people die in larger numbers than you realize when you're not staring it in the face constantly.
Fair enough.
And after a day or two of basically, essentially practice, getting the words down, things like that, the mistress says, "I'll take back over. I know you have some work to get back to."
Thank you.
I will see you again soon. And you, about the time the group passes through the front arch of the castle that is now your group's homestead in Verinia,
Woohoo!
you pass just about as you're passing through the door. You're basically closing it behind you, and you turn around and Theizora is standing in front of you.
Gasp.
He looks taller a little bit, much more jacked, and
Don't say that.
and
dear.
is and because she is ever stubborn, is carrying plate mail. Not wearing it.
Oh.
She's carrying it.
Hey,
What?
Gio!
Nor will you hear.
Why are you carrying? Put your fucking armor on. Why are you so stubborn as a
No.
player?
I don't wanna.
What is happening?
Accept your new role, damn it.
Oh my god. This is your life now.
Taller, definitely more jacked.
Oh no.
No trust there.
Aw.
Not immediately, anyway.
So,
Theizora?
give you a rough idea.
So how much taller?
Probably about 2-3 inches.
Okay,
Wow.
She went from like 5'2" to 5'4" or 5'5", apparently.
But still
You're
short.
probably a little more than that. I'd say probably about 5'7".
Oh lord.
The bigger change is the muscles.
You're not my small girlfriend.
Big lady.
So basically, obviously, this is just pictures I'm finding to give you an idea, but she kind of looked build
Oh, Lord.
and wise about like this before.
Yeah, accurate.
Dainty.
Aw.
Kind of looks like.
Keep in mind, even I haven't seen these photos yet. So,
Yeah, you're now huge.
oh lord.
Find one where the woman up facing you on is standing still.
Oh.
Not standing still, but just like standing in a way where it's easy to see the image. Yeah, that's close enough. She kind of looks like the blonde woman in the middle of this gift now.
Fair enough.
Still
Is that
fairly
Charlotte Flair?
lean, but yes, it is Charlotte
Charlotte
Flair.
Nice.
Still fairly lean, but definitely sizably more built.
Nice.
She basically went from looking like an average person that eats right to someone who works out without ever working out.
Yeah, has never worked out a day in her life.
Nice.
Cool. Glad to know if I die and become a champion, I get the super soldier serum.
It depends what kind of
Nice.
champion you get made into.
That is true. I'm already died, so I'm not planning on doing that.
Again.
Not again.
You can't have 3 deaths on the board, man.
Ooh,
Hey,
Good
look,
point.
it's Everett. It's gonna happen.
3 strikes. and
Save
you're
some
out.
for the rest of us.
Oh no.
Even though I have advantage on death saves, still gonna roll double nat ones.
I plan to live forever, guys.
Hey, there you go.
Also, the other thing that you notice, Vulpe, in particular, give me an Arcana check.
Oh, yippee. Oh, jeez.
That's 13.
You're not 100% sure, but you're pretty sure the shield she's now carrying and her longbow and the longbow she's now carrying instead of the previous shortbow are magical, and you are positive that the longsword she's now carrying is magical.
More spooky magic.
What happened? We saw you.
Yeah. It's a long
You're okay,
story.
right?
I'm okay now. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Vulpe's
very
just gonna give
traumatic.
Theizora a hug.
Putting stuff down and hugging back.
Clank, 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 clash.
Metal pipes falling to MP3. Does someone have that on their soundboard, please?
Oh lord.
Play it, and I will kill all of you.
Worth it.
No! I died twice already!
I don't want to die again.
So
gonna
as
be
I
a-
watch a scene of them hugging, I talk to Sheila. So who's this person?
You know, Wally knows her more. She's the sister of Akemi. The whole changeling thing, it's kind of because of them. I mean, it's not their fault. I'm not blaming them. I'm not good at words.
Well,
You're
allow me
better.
to introduce myself to this new person. Hello,
Ah.
Theizora,
My
if
name
you see
is-
him reaching for their veal, smash it.
No,
Okay.
What?
You know, my name is Quindell. Emphasis on the Dell, and with 2 L's.
Everyone hugs Theizora. You're alive.
He's speaking for my character.
What?
You said
Allow me
everyone hugs. Nah, don't be speaking for my character.
Oh, I thought you already were doing it.
And you're
When everyone's
alive.
I
hugging,
didn't say
Everyone
nothing yet.
Everyone
Well,
hugs Theizora and goes, "Yeah, you're alive." And they all
Yay.
look at her
Love
and go, and if you want to stay that way, why don't you put your armor on?
I shall play a
true.
tune of happiness for you all. A nice
No,
fiddly tune.
no, let's not right now.
The lady to got to dude ratio was getting a little sausagey, so I'm glad you're back.
Who's this guy?
As a lady.
Who's
I like
Twink is
that.
this?
He's just kind of tagged along.
Oh,
Hi.
I forgot
Hi, Rare.
you were already dead when he appeared. I'm like, what are they talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I need to introduce myself to
Died
this
the
person.
session before Cainen joined.
Yeah. Introduction.
I was thinking of Akemi that was giving him shit.
I'm so confused.
Who is this?
I'm
guy?
back.
Hey,
So there
welcome.
was a conversation with Jasmine and a fella named Balthazar at the end of the dungeon.
Naughty, naughty.
I'll fill you in on the exact specifics probably during break time. TLDR, when you guys left, all the horrible traps and things that you thought you saw seemed to not exist. You made your way back to Verinia, the new town that you guys help Wally and Theizora run. Arrived at the castle, and Theizora appeared from nowhere.
Gasp.
And everyone is now currently going, "Yay, Theizora's alive!" And Wally's in the corner going, "Put your fucking armor on."
I'm just staring.
Well, Wally's not doing anything. Wally's players going, why the fuck do you have plate armor you're not wearing?
Yeah. Me, unnamed. Put your damn armor on!
It doesn't
You're a tank
look
now.
pretty.
What do you mean? Plate mail can look pretty? Plate is the best armor to look pretty. There's so
Yeah.
much
She
real
never
estate.
actually,
can do
she
some
never asked me what it
engraving.
looked like either. She's just like, it's not fashionable. I'm like, okay, if you say so.
Wait,
It's called fashion.
well, what
It's called
does it look
fashion.
like? Okay.
It's called
Wait,
fashion.
yeah,
Look it up.
I need a moment because my family's bugging me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Theizora. Fashionista.
Oh,
It doesn't look fashionable. You don't know
Fashion.
armor.
You can
Leather
have
is quite fashionable.
so
I'm
much
wearing-
fashion.
Like my character that I made is wearing pretty much gold chainmail. Like, are you serious? I'm drippy as fuck.
There's so much you can do with it. Engraving.
Plate mail would be even better.
Theizora has her own seamstress. She's very picky about her style.
Well, I guess she better get a new one if they can't handle that kind of armor.
Can't get the name of this person. I'm always trying to update and refresh my style.
It's you just look at the chat. Everyone uses their names. That's why I do that.
Or the name of their seamstress?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can get you in
Ah.
contact with the seamstress later.
Oh, I see. Okay, I thought
I'm
you meant
back.
the actual.
Yeah.
So I'm actually typing it out anyway because I didn't know if I would finish it before you got back or not, and because it'll help me describe it better. Especially since I decided for some reason to torture myself by starting with three elements of alliteration.
Yeah?
I quit
No.
trying to get the name of your seamstress to refresh his style. Theizora.
What?
Oh, I lied. 4 actually.
I'm so sorry you guys can hear my family. Like, my door is paper thin for some reason.
Don't worry.
It's not too bad.
They're in the walls.
What it is.
They're in my walls!
They're
You're in the
wall.
goddamn wall.
They're in the goddamn wall.
Oh god, what if we started? No PR, no poop. No poop.
Just everything going on in
Okay.
everyone's lives.
Sorry, I have chat gremlins. Unless you came for the D&D, then I guess poop away. I have no control.
Sheila, what?
Oh, don't worry, it's out of character, probably.
It's Sheila. You just go with it. Don't question it and just roll with the flow.
Okay.
The power is mine! Not the backdoor seamstress. No. Well, this seamstress
what?
is all about the
Read
whole
chat out
body.
loud.
This is about the
Why
whole
are
body.
we reading in the chat out loud?
Okay,
Don't
well-
expose the chat.
This one, oh, it's Swan. He doesn't
Chat
mind.
to your eyeballs.
This is about the D&D, sort of. It's D&D
The person
gremlins.
you're reading out loud might not mind, but I think everyone else in the party does.
Oh, okay, then I'll stop. Nobody wants to know about the backdoor seamstress.
Just hearing random shit. Like, huh?
This is a random. Okay, this one wasn't random.
Yes, it's
The poop
chat.
one was.
Chat is always random shit. That's literally their job.
Oh, they meant BDSM seamstress, not backdoor. Sorry.
God damn it.
Can I get their number too?
What?
There you go.
No.
Yes.
And I have very nice
so-
See, that's what PC thought. Exactly.
The armor
See?
that you were given.
I'm just not cultured enough. You guys can. You guys have to teach me.
is-
No,
I'll read
they
this
don't. They
exactly
didn't
how I
appreciate
typed
it.
Pristine, perfectly polished platinum plate armor.
Oh,
Man, expensive.
nice.
Although it is polished, it has a slight air of dimness, subduedness to it, but that seems to be intentional.
Oh.
Probably for slightly less, shiny, glittery, obvious. Hi, I'm here.
Is there like a blackout
and-
version?
Well, it is dressed, particularly the pauldrons, with black raven feathers.
Oh, nice. Because you know how there's like chrome for like cars and motorcycles, and then you got like the blackout version that's like just beautiful, like flat black.
You
That could
also
work.
notice As you're just sort of,
Mm-hmm,
are you just staring straight ahead, or are you just Wally, or are you kind of looking around?
I'm just staring at Theizora.
Okay, so at one point, as you saw her putting the armor down, as someone who's worn plate armor or heavy armors close to it at least before, I forget if you ever wore plate or do, but
I mean, new warplate. I did.
okay. Well, as someone who can wear plate armor, one thing you do notice is on the back shoulder side of the right about the shoulder blades on the back side of the pauldrons. You notice weirdly there's two openings in it, like slits, as if something could pop out of them.
Oh God.
This bitch got wings.
The breathing. Nice.
For the rest of you, what are you doing?
So you're actually saying like the city's under attack or a threat of attack? Is that what was going on?
I think some people died. The city didn't blow up, but it's kind of in progress. I think. Or is it over? Are we too late?
Yeah, like we rushed over here for a reason, right? I'm just following you guys.
Fight was over when you came back last time.
Yeah.
Well, you
That's what I thought.
essentially when you came to town, I sort of role played through it because it was meant to be a battle. But you basically came and helped finish off what they hadn't dealt with.
That was before you were with us.
Huh.
Okay.
And that's what we explained, is like they already attacked and they fled to where we went. That's why we went there. Then they're,
But
Okay.
they didn't
Oh,
make it.
also,
and apparently the people inside weren't a part of the attack on the city, so that's where the confusion set in.
also just because it's too much fun to now that they've left to mention it out loud. They never did find what we were talking about.
Ah, we forgot to go back and look.
That's fine. I wasn't trying to look anyway. It's not the mindset for my character.
Akemi would have.
I mean,
Well, apparently, Akemi probably should have, because the item that you missed was for Akemi.
oh dang.
Oh.
Sucks to suck to
I'm
not
still
be here for the
giggling
session.
about that.
Yeah, I figured you were. That's why I mentioned it.
Missed the session, you missed
Yeah,
an
you just gotta
item.
give him a
Sounds about
chance.
right.
Oh.
So yeah, you're you're being viciously assaulted with love, apparently.
Well,
She loves
the
it.
music plays in the background.
Isn't it
Except
lovely?
for
Yeah, I
the
should
person
probably
you're
change
with.
that.
Kind of
Just
looking
kinda
at
shocked.
Wally like,
My turn.
Out of character? Yeah, duh.
Okay, so you were a rogue, right, Theizora?
yeah.
So are you like also a rogue now, but also something else? Or are you just something else? Like one of those paladins, like Wallydin? The paladin?
Actually, that's a good question.
Sorry, did you?
That was meta as fuck.
Yep, I was about to say, cool, meta.
Technically, I suppose
What?
I suppose rogue would be the polite title for an adventurer who did what she did.
Yeah, it's like, some of them, it depends on how you set up your world. Usually,
Theizora,
though,
can you-
the classes aren't actually discussed.
I mean,
What-
you would
which should I
paladins
call
and
it?
clerics and bards all would be talked about as such, but wizard. Yeah, even though it's meta as fuck, it also makes the most sense to just use the actual term because every other class uses the term. So
You gotta be called
Yeah.
something. You don't seem the regular stabby that you usually do.
Yeah.
What happened?
Can you even wear that armor?
Yeah, I can wear it. I just don't want to right now.
Why
You
do you
sure it's
have
not
it?
too heavy?
I'm sure.
Vulp's more confused as I've never seen this person wear anything more than like leather or light or very light outfits. And now they come in with just full metal.
It's quite a lifestyle change.
Yeah. I take it you haven't gotten it tailored yet?
Sorry, I had to go grab something real quick. I completely missed everything.
They were just admiring your armor.
Wally?
Who brought you back?
The goddess of death?
Well, that's a delicious tale. Do tell us more.
The lore to explore. Do you have like an agreement, like you have to do something for them? Like Vulp and X? Hint, hint.
It's not. What is your vow?
I'm sure it wasn't as bad as Vulp.
For what it's worth, to help you roleplay it out, you have quite possibly the most honorable paladin oath possible.
Oh dang. It's not a contest.
No,
God.
it
It doesn't get much more. It doesn't get much more honorable than trying to redeem people.
Oh, that's sweet.
Meanwhile, it's like, yo, defend who you're supposed to defend.
It's basically offer them redemption. If they refuse it and continue to do bad, smite them.
Jesus.
Convert the wicked to the righteous, and they don't become righteous, well, they become dead.
So like extreme zealot, as it were.
But in a good way.
Really extreme. Extreme would be if you killed first and then asked questions.
Kill them, then ask their soul, hey, be better.
Kill them, revive them,
be
better.
Their main ability in 2014 version, at least that I like, which is also one of the first ones they get, is called Rebuke of the Violent. It's if you're attacked, you do a bunch of damage back to them.
Oh, the hellish rebuke. But
Except it's radiant damage.
yeah, except it's oh, that's it.
Sorry,
The sky parts and just golden rays.
Detective.
Very cool. So in character, what's your vow?
I'll check DMs, please.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Oh, I see. Here, I could just say it out loud, but it's easier to type it so that you also have it if you need it again.
Did you already forget what he told you?
Oh
I
dear.
don't know how words.
How to word it?
Yeah,
Words are hard, okay?
I mean, he kind of already did.
I know.
You're great. You've been out for like a session and a half, and now you can't talk. Granted, you couldn't talk to begin with. So.
Exactly. You couldn't
You
talk
do not have-
before.
Also, I'm kind of trying to speed type and half shorthand this, so feel free to not say it in exactly these words.
Okay.
We're still gonna get it in exact words.
Hey, that was a hell
Oh,
of
I'm
a
sure
thing.
we are.
Oh dear. Oh.
I make people good.
So that's
good.
your being more or less the description of your oath, and then your role, specific sort of role with her. I finally decided on instead of matron because matron of ravens is what Critical Role calls their version. But I like the nickname aspect of it, so I've come up with a slightly different take on it.
I'm a sheep.
So he's asking about the first one, right?
Right now, yes. As far as he's
Okay.
basically asking what's your subclass essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, but in character, it's like, cool. What did you vow to do?
I vowed to redeem souls, and if they choose not to, you know.
Give him the bonk.
You're my son. He's gonna finally approach you.
That is your title under her.
Theizora gonna hug Wally.
If there's
Hey,
anyone I
more
don't
than a
trust.
hug. We getting a kiss.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. If there's anyone I don't
I start
trust, it's New Wally.
sketch. Let's play
Scroll,
some
scroll,
romantic
scroll.
music in the background.
Coming back all
Okay.
evil looking
I
and
wanna
shit.
Just punching. Oh, I just want to deck you in the face. But
Oh my
dead
god.
girlfriend back to life. Let's go. We're gonna stick with that. We're gonna just keep the rage in check. Keep the rage.
I likes raging. I like to rage.
Cool. Rage and fucking hit that motherfucker.
All right.
Destroy the vial.
Just point me at the enemy.
Let the romantic music enter your souls
Yeah.
and embrace this lovely music. This
My
lovely
soul is
moment.
quite literally darkened.
But is it in a bad way?
We don't know because I don't have any fucking memories.
Well, we'll work with that.
And I'm just legitimately I'm just playing around. I have no idea with that yet, personally.
Ooh, it's mysterious.
If
So
you're,
Paul might be taking a hold of that.
I'm just gonna tell everybody right now, if you care about copyright crap on any streams you have open, I don't care. I'm playing a song.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do it.
Also,
Alright.
if you the words to this one aren't quite as fitting, but the background music is, and I just like the song. This is
no.
basically what he's playing. His viol has just magically become a saxophone.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Play that.
No!
Yeah.
That's exactly what I thought.
I knew it. I knew you were gonna do this.
Is that Careless Whisper?
Sure
Yes, that's Careless Whisper.
The one thing I know.
You know,
One of my favorite
Korn has
songs.
done a cover of Careless Whisper.
Ooh,
I don't know about Korn. I know Seether did,
Oh wait, no, I meant
nice.
and I actually listened to like that one a lot too.
Yeah.
Having said that, I am just going to put the regular game background music on. I just wanted to do that because it's silly.
Also, you're welcome. Just for you.
Oh yeah. One of my coworkers had a kid that went on
You're about
Jimmy
to get
Kimmel.
double smited. It's gonna be hilarious.
He was playing a
Wally,
saxophone
I want to break that instrument over his head.
and kicking the soccer ball at the same
Told you
time.
so.
What do you call it? You're like
I've
you kick
wanted
the
to
soccer
cut him
ball
in half ever since he's been here.
like a hacky sack thing, but with a soccer ball, and playing the saxophone at the same time.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
That's
so he went on Jimmy Kimmel. It was one of my coworkers' kids when I worked at American Airlines.
Did anyone else see Tavern?
That is so cool. He was so cool.
No, I don't check tavern during game.
Oops.
I'll check right now. Let's see right now.
And
That
he
being
played
said, the
that
term
song.
gaslight's being used, so I now demand to know what was taken out.
Yeah, what
And that's the
Vulpin
song.
typed out and put
That's the
the strike
song.
through it, saying also half yaoi. Excuse me?
Yowie!
I know what I saw.
Why would I
That's so
delete
cool.
that? I would keep that for the jokes, and you know I would.
I saw you delete it. I
Such a
literally
cutie.
watched you.
Kitty,
That is something I would keep for the jokes, and you know it.
this is Buddy,
Uh-uh.
and I'm not sure that he
No,
knows
you would
he's a
delete
cat.
it because you think it's funnier.
A little bit of
Aw.
Trust me,
Jonathan.
I get I get like 50 DMs a month or more from you with random ideas for shit. I know what you would do.
Yeah, fair. Can't argue with that.
Alright, cool. Now, in character. Wear your armor.
Beautiful.
I don't. But
Yeah.
Wear.
The best tunes
Your
for battle.
oh, fine. Only because you told me to.
Lead us to victory.
Zora, a god brought you back to life. I think it's a little bit more than just me telling you.
Bold of you to
That
assume
is
Theizora would listen
true.
to a god, when instead Theizora could listen to you.
Well, I guess that depends how much she values being alive.
Please, listen to the person who brought you back to life.
She'll put on her armor. She won't be happy about it, but she'll still do it.
I should make little doodles on the armor. It'll totally help Theizora feel better.
Bedazzle the armor.
Nice.
I can't bedazzle the armor. I only have black ink.
It's gotta be more creative.
You did get all that money from the dungeon. You could like buy some like jewelry.
Oh, if I will, because you have allowed me to play a lot with what's happening to your character. If you want, I can slightly tweak what I gave you as part of your return, if you wish.
Nah.
Okay.
Make such
It's
a
fine.
big fuss and then say nah.
Hey, out of character, I don't care. She's back. I love her. In character, she's not happy about it.
She's back for now.
I mean, fair. I don't think anyone would be happy about dying and being changed by it.
Amira should.
You'd really
like-
know.
Especially if you don't know how you were changed.
I will say it's going to be pretty funny at the end of the campaign when I tell her what the changes I was going to make are.
Oh lord.
Yeah. Got him.
Yeah, you would have loved the change. That's 100% what's gonna happen.
Oh, I like it how it is. Please keep it.
Okay. Not
I
talking.
like the big strong.
Yeah.
I'm finally not fragile, but I'm still gonna die.
Mm-hmm.
That's how this fucking crew runs.
What do you all want to do now?
Good question.
Murder hobo. I mean,
Assuming we're helping the city, because it
Save-
was it.
save the city.
It's not save, it's rebuild.
Oh,
It's already been
it's too
attacked,
late.
and everyone's already gone.
We must rebuild. There must be some
Do what I
survivors.
can, tend to the wounded.
But also try and find my father and Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let's do
I'm
that.
sure they're around somewhere. I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Oh, my notes for this session are fantastic.
Oh lord.
Oh,
I
dear.
don't know, Vulpe, like, as I am going to go find them right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh.
Keep an eye out, but I'm finding them like I'm going.
Who are you looking for?
My father and Jimmy.
Oh. Yeah, they're basically just hanging out in essentially the dining area, exhausted and getting drunk.
Yeah, resting.
That's about right.
Nice.
Advantages of being extra planar beings, you can choose whether or not to be drunk and pretty much choose whether or not to be hungover afterwards.
Nice. Convenient.
Well and good if they're drunk. They can
I
still drink.
don't
Probably.
think I want a fae and a devil drunk.
May not go well for the others around them.
Does anyone else go with me? Is it just me?
No,
I'm
I'll
going.
go along. Why not?
Of course I'm going to follow
Wait.
you.
I probably don't want
Because
to
we
split
can't
the
leave
party.
Theizora alone.
You think that you can ever have alone time?
The Tavern Valhalla.
I didn't think I was going to have a long time, but I didn't think everyone was going to just follow.
You're having a reunion with
Follow.
family members at the...
I follow.
Yeah.
That would be against the union rules.
What do you mean?
Splitting the party.
We have split this party about 50
All
times.
you do is split the fucking party.
Like, you can't say
That's
that
what
at this
we're good
point.
at.
We're good at this shit. We do this all
I
the
think
time.
that's the one thing we're good at, is splitting the party.
No. Oh dear.
Who does Theizora go with every time we split the party, though?
I think the one
Just
thing we're good
saying.
at is splitting the party.
I think most
Everything
of,
else we're shit at.
I think the most of the time when it
Yeah.
happens to me, it's because I got teleported accidentally, not on purpose.
Do you
are
forget the
the
kicking the
ultimate
wall
party shooter.
incident?
Well, I mean,
Or kicking the door?
I did go along
Like,
with
you
that.
chose to
one.
split. We all chose to split there. It's
I,
not,
Mhm.
don't
I
just
did
get
agree with
teleported.
it. That wasn't my fault.
We
Also
do split
chose-
a lot.
You also all chose to split in like the very first dungeon, in the small dungeon that I gave you. That had
Yeah,
two
that's
paths.
before you were
Oh.
here.
Not my fault.
That worked out though.
Yeah.
That did work
Sometimes
Yeah,
it
it was.
does.
Yeah, lucky you. That was a basic ass dungeon with like 3 rooms and a hallway, 2 hallways. So I just
Ah.
made them connect.
And to be fair, you guys started off with 5 people, and we had 6 people for most of the time. Quindell just joined us a session ago,
Yeah.
What's a session?
so now we
Yeah.
can make it
Note
worse.
to self.
Yeah.
Note to self: do not fucking let anyone else join.
So
Nope.
it's not
Holy
so
jumping
bad.
titty fuck! It is hard to run for 7 people.
Yeah, I bet.
Quindell's here
Especially
just to
7
follow
gremlins.
along.
Vulpe is going to lean into Theizora. What the fuck does Sheila mean when she says a session?
I don't think she knows.
What?
Why are you
Like how
asking me?
Sheila answered.
I don't know. You're the smart one.
You just
I
hear-
was never
That's
good at
smart.
timetables.
You just hear a voice from what you assume is the ethereal plane. She means clapping the booty.
I knew
What?
it.
Ah.
Oh, hey, kitten.
No, I'm gonna take a wild
Aw.
gander.
The keys are
Thanks,
sharing the
Jimmy.
chair.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. He's chosen to be drunk. Got it.
I feel like no one.
Actually,
but
no, he
Jimmy would
probably
ever
is
say
chosen to
that.
be sober. That just sounds like Jimmy. So,
Yeah, that's just Jimmy being Jimmy.
yeah.
Yeah, my notes for this session are fucking wild so far.
Oh, don't worry. There will be more.
That's-
If you guys do want to join, there will be more D&D.
So
You just
far,
can't join
my
this
notes
one.
are.
Oh, someone wants to
So
So
join.
far,
Okay.
the notes start kind of almost sounding mid sentence, but that's because we picked up mid scene last time. So the pair from last session are Jasmine and someone she introduced as Balthazar. Jasmine says the Purified were not the ones who attacked Verinia. They implied it may have been X, but they aren't sure. She insulted everyone a bit, told them everything upstairs was their imagination, and said she has no formal deal with X. The group heads back to Verinia without issue. As they arrive, Theizora arrives home carrying her new plate armor like a moron.
Oh.
After everyone hugged and huzzahed, Wally asked who brought Theizora back. She explained that she is now the champion of the Mistress of Ravens. They did the deed in front of everyone while the bard played Careless Whisper, and the fox who calls her a sister fox who calls her a sister sketched the cheek clapping.
Marvelous,
I need
marvelous.
to go get something to drink.
You ponies are driving me to drink.
Yes, go get a drink so you can make it.
That is what I heard. That is what I wrote.
That's canon.
So the question is, like, if they didn't attack, then can we verify who actually did attack?
That's what I was going to go ask my father and Jimmy about.
10 out of 10 summary.
Any descriptions of people that they killed, or people that ran away before they could kill them?
Yeah, let's do that.
And we went on a giant tangent.
Brilliant idea, Quindell. Brilliant. I'm glad someone thought of it.
Yeah.
I thought of it. What do you mean?
Quindell will take.
Quindell
all
is so
credit.
smart.
I went to my father. What? Man,
We're
give me my credit.
We're so lucky for having Quindell join us. He's so smart.
You guys just so lucky to have Quindell.
I had the thought. He just had the mouth to speak.
The brains
God,
of the
I can't wait
operation.
until I learn how to
Lucky
cast silence.
is the bait.
I'm the brains and the brawn. I'm just not the mouth.
Nice.
All right, so yeah, let's go meet with like
Cool.
who are you meeting again?
My father.
Well,
Yes, let's
While
meet with
he's
your
doing
father.
it-
Get some info.
You walk into the dining hall. What's up?
Jasmine wasn't behind the attack.
No, I didn't figure. They weren't dressed in white.
Neither was the things we fought on the way to where you told
I'm back.
us they ran.
Things that run on all fours like monkeys, but with blades for arms.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, those are not fun at all. They suck.
I would know. I died again.
I can't do this forever, kid.
It's fine.
Yeah, I'm not asking you to. I'm just saying I know. They're a pain in the ass.
Oh, dang.
You gotta meet me halfway, kiddo.
nigger.
You're acting like I'm not trying.
I mean, you're doing a great job of trying to meet me where I came from, but not here. I don't want to go back there. That's why I live here.
Regardless, we don't know who sent them. It wasn't the Purified.
I think I have a clue.
You tell.
We've never seen creatures like that around. I feel like they'd be at least somewhat documented. And if what Jasmine said is to be believed and access from the outer planes, I think we might have found who's behind the attack there.
There was also the Dragonborn.
The Dragonborn seemed more like he was working alongside them than in charge of them. I will say that. That would have been just an observation you would have had.
Yeah. But I doubt that was just a hired help.
I don't know, but when he saw the beginning of Theizora's resurrection, he seemed to go, "Nope, fuck that," and left.
Yeah, but I wasn't awake for that, so I don't know that.
Oh, that's true. I thought you woke up first. Because you were digging into the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he left. It wasn't the starting of the transformation before I was actually fully up.
Well, no, because you and Akemi were digging into the ground because you watched her body disappear.
I know, but the person disappeared before I actually stood up.
Oh, maybe.
Pretty sure.
I don't know.
How
know
the sequence of events went, I didn't actually fully know that.
Then Vulpe will share it. Problem solved. He was right there too.
Regardless, it doesn't change the conversation.
All right, so this outer plane, how would they even get into this world, and why would they attack?
stares at Vulpe.
Probably through X, and for some reason X now has issues with me. Issues I cannot place.
Well, maybe we should find this X
That-
person thing.
Vulpe, that is very obvious why he has issues. We all know you made a deal. You
So
had to
what?
have broken it.
What is the terms of this
I
deal?
haven't broken it.
Well,
He hasn't
what
given
is
me
this
a
deal?
favor to make this deal work. Favors for favors was the deal. He hasn't
Favors?
given me a favor in return.
I don't think he agrees.
I don't think you understand your deal.
Is there perhaps a contract with fine print?
There never
I had a
is.
contract with fine print. I would have it written at least 3 different times in my book. One in my spell book, one in my notebook, and probably have it sprawled somewhere on a piece of paper in the coat.
Vulpe?
Theizora?
We need to get home. We need to get you home.
Why?
This whole conversation reminded me that your father... I had a chat with him before he crossed over into the afterlife. He said you need to get home because X says hi. He didn't understand what that meant, but he knew that I would.
They're in danger.
It's quite serious.
I would argue they're a little more than in danger if at least one of them's already dead.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Whoops.
Just throwing that out there.
Hey, shush. The smartest one in
This
the room's
is the
talking.
first time we've seen him die.
That's danger.
I didn't hear Quindell talking.
Yeah, right?
Oh, please.
I figured it all out.
Nice.
They're just existing.
I'm about to defenestrate this motherfucker. He's going out the window.
But it does sound serious. I
Womp
think
womp.
But who are we going to leave to protect the town? The people are injured. Our allies are still recovering.
Help is on the way.
Vulpe, we are a part of the kingdom now. We have help from this land.
Who said help is on the way?
I'm guessing my father.
Yes.
Oh.
Jimmy's sleeping at this point.
Of course he
I'm
is.
guessing he...
Face down on the fucking table, drool coming out of his mouth.
lovely.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
That's fine. We have servants.
If you hope it's drool, otherwise it's a very creepily long tongue.
Oh no.
That's fine. He can be Venom. Makes him cooler. Anyway,
Then I'm heading back to Flameport.
Delicious.
If you would join me, I'd greatly appreciate it, but I've put you all in a lot of danger. It's not necessary to keep bringing you into it.
No,
Vulpe,
no.
Never.
you're my brother. Of course I'm going with you.
Even though you don't
Sounds
listen
like a
too
grand
good.
adventure. Yeah.
you got
We
us
still
into
love you.
this shit. We're gonna help you finish it.
Do we have to bring the twink with us?
The twink.
I mean,
Yeah, because you're not a twink anymore now. Huh?
feel
One
like
of the
he's
twink
a
kind.
good body. I feel like
I
he's
will
a
win
good
you
flat
over.
shield.
I will win you over too one day with my soothing, wonderful music.
No, you won't.
I'd like to say
Not
that
if-
I was at least open to the idea of him winning us over,
No,
but
you're
that
not.
chance has gone down significantly.
Quindell,
Oh.
there's more of a chance of one of us stabbing you.
Oh dear.
No, I don't believe that. Let's
Bolt
go.
Fine,
slowly
just
reaching
like-
for
fully
the knife
believe-
in his boot.
I'm very
Wow.
tempted to just stab you right now.
Wow,
So-
even
Oh, you're-
Amira?
I
Amira
would
too?
say-
Amira is just out of nowhere. It's like, yeah, I
Even
hate.
Amira, wow.
What happened
just
to
don't
you,
do it.
Amira?
What is Amira's
Like-
reason to hate this dude?
Then
It's just she
on to
hasn't
Flameport.
said much over time. It's just Throughout
You
time,
remind
it's
me
just
of
been
my
a
ex.
growing
Fuck you.
frustration.
Alright, I follow Vulp.
But Theizora, there's a strong chance that your first assignment for who to try to redeem is going to be your own party.
Right?
Innocent man.
Retribution is coming.
And you have to
Hey,
protect me.
Paul.
Yes.
I think we still have one ally we haven't fully used yet. Someone who could help us still.
Okay. You want to see?
I'm going to try to use the sending stone to get in contact with my teacher.
Your
Yet again.
therapist.
Yeah, the
teacher.
therapist. That's totally not
Yeah.
someone that's not the therapist.
Shenaria.
He's totally not
Or-
dead.
Kyla.
We need
what do you
them.
wish to say?
We need your help. And I need to go quickly find the town name. I have it here somewhere. I just need to find it.
What town name?
Of where we currently are.
Verenia.
Verenia.
Verinia. Yes, I had it in
That
my notes.
reminds me. I've been updating my world map for, or making it basically. I need to go back and edit that one and add Verinia to the middle of the forest.
Yeah. We need help at Verinia.
Yeah, let's get on the map.
The sooner the better.
After some discussion, they're heading for Flameport. Is there a reason you chose Flameport? By the way.
That's my birth town. That's where
Oh,
my
right.
family
Okay.
lives.
It sounded cool.
That's where my definitely not dead parents are.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If I was told that my
Flameport,
family needs me, I'm going to go to our
check
family home.
on, Well, birth family.
Your family home is a bush out in the woods.
But
It is not.
oh,
Just because it's like tiny, especially with like 11 people in there, doesn't mean it's a bush. It's just
Okay,
a wooden
I-
house.
You have a
Sorry,
grove.
it sounded
I just want to throw this out there. I genuinely thought you lived in the woods.
like me.
I also thought Vulpe lived in the woods.
I also thought that as well.
They're civilized. They
Wait,
can
why?
speak.
Exactly. I just
Yeah,
assumed it was like
so-
Some
a
of them
really
even wear
tiny
clothes.
wooden house
You-
near the
you-
woods.
So
Live
can-
in the woods and speak.
I thought they had like a.
There's cabins
Wood
in the
elves,
woods
but
for a
they
reason.
Well, they had a.
Yeah,
They had a
Wood elves, they
student.
still live in the woods.
They had a student room.
We're checking on both birth family. Well, then
I was
sent a
there.
Message to
Yes,
Shenaria.
that doesn't mean the entire family lives in the student room.
Well, no, but it doesn't mean he lives in the woods either.
Never mind.
I got called bush creatures enough as a kid. I don't need to hear it from you all too.
And you deserve it.
Wow.
Well, you
so
be
you
lucky
asked,
I can't jump high enough to slap you.
Jeez.
Would you like me to get you a step stool?
Oh yeah.
You
use
want
Mage
these?
Hand and
can step
slap
on my back.
Theizora.
Okay. You can step on
Oh,
my
I'm
back.
just gonna block it.
Mage hands.
And it's a physical object.
Actually,
If you're trying to
it's
hit
ethereal.
something, no, it's if you're hitting something with it. Actually, you can't even do that. Because it says you can't
gently
attack
have
with
it-
it.
Fine, I'll just have it slowly push towards Theizora's face to get the message across.
Oh god.
Wait, where is Theizora currently?
So you're pretty much doing the equivalent of, "Haha, I'm holding you in place, shorty," but with a mage hand because you are the shorty.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Okay, let me check, making sure that's the right height.
I already posted what it looks like when Vulpe actually like physically tries to do anything to anybody.
Ari.
Oh
I love that
yeah.
image.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, I'm with the rest of the
Really
party.
Cute.
Yeah, everyone's together. You're all getting ready to travel. So you sent a message,
Oh.
desperately trying to get back on track for the 8th time in an hour.
That's right. That tracks.
Hey,
Making it
Theizora?
work.
Was there a response?
No, there was not. You wait several minutes, but you do not get a reply.
Oh no.
Guess that road's closed. Does anyone have any preparation we need to do before we leave?
We got all the diamonds we need. I think we had a diamond shortage recently.
Yeah, we had one
Yeah.
that was used on me.
I could use a diamond as well.
So, I hope someone wrote it down, because I haven't listened back to it to write the exact number down yet, but I gave you a stupid amount of money not long ago, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I put
Yeah, that was for Wally and
Akemi.
Akemi, and I'm not gonna touch Akemi's gold without the player here. So, Wally?
Why did I specifically give it to those two?
Because they wouldn't
You
give it.
didn't give it specifically to us. We're the ones that found it, and we're not
Yeah.
giving it to the bard. That isn't really
Oh my
officially
God.
in the group. That's what happened.
He's part of us.
He's walking with you before he's in the group.
He said he's just a observer. So he's not in the group. He's a fly
Either
on the
way,
wall.
Either way, I'm not worried about the bard. I was like, why did I say I only gave it to 2 people? Why?
It was they found it, not that was just given to them.
We found it.
Yeah.
So, whether you want to share it with the bard or not, your party collectively has a shitload of money right now.
I'm just gonna change party funds to say a fuck ton. How about that?
That works.
Yeah. Me personally, I have 20 platinum. I think I have, for what we found in there, it was 2,500 gold, 300 silver, and 100 copper.
We should buy some diamonds, because I also have Revivify as well. That requires a diamond. In case anyone you should fall, I shall revive you with my soothing music and a diamond.
How lovely.
Can I ask you to purchase 7 diamonds?
You need
one for
music
each of us?
to soothe the soul.
Worst comes.
How much is it? How much is the diamond worth for Revivify?
For Revivify 300.
It is 300.
Yeah.
Okay, we like.
I'll get 6.
Do we want to like visit like a shop before we go? Like see if we get like any kind of lovely upgrades.
Are we leaving Quindell out of this?
Yeah.
I want to go
Well,
shopping. Quindell wants to go shopping, but you guys,
No.
I would just follow you guys.
Vulpe's gonna look at Quindell. You want to earn your place in the team again? Then come along, stay close, and earn your keep.
Don't run
Hopefully
at
you
the
can
first
fight.
sight of your death.
Oh my god. Well, the better equipped we all are,
Um,
the better it is for us to win.
I will say, Quindell is the only one that has not been knocked unconscious at some point.
And he
Yet.
hasn't been in a fight.
Give him time.
Quindell is
I don't
the
think
only
Altie's
one
been
that has not
unconscious
been
either.
knocked unconscious at some point.
Has Altie been knocked unconscious?
Okay, at the same vein.
Pretty
There's
sure
no
I had
reason
Altie
to
at
get a
two-
diamond
pretty-
for somebody to res them if they're not going to go down.
Pretty sure
Yes,
I
they're
had
going to run away.
Altie at 2 death saves at one point.
Yeah. It was when New was still here, way back when they were fighting the person who ended up shooting me at some point. I say as if I wasn't the first one shot. Because I opened the door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Basically,
It's fucking doors.
Yeah.
Basically, what I'm saying is, Quindell, I'm so sorry that as a character, Quindell joined this group of fucking bullies.
Right?
No, this is great. Out of character, this is hilarious. I'm eating this.
No, it's hilarious. I
Oh,
feel
yeah.
bad, terrible for the character. He joined a bunch of bullies. They're
that's fine.
passing as claiming they're heroes.
Don't be a bitch. Don't run away.
I'll be right back. Sorry, y'all.
That's all right. Most of it you won't miss anything because I was about to call for break in a minute anyway. So
Yeah.
Break
All right,
time.
yeah. Hopefully I'll be back before you call for break again.
I will pay for the 7 diamonds. That's 21.
Hey, Amira, you can try to say it out loud now.
the
Hey,
problem is, oh, go ahead, please.
hey, Zora. At some point, I do need to ask you about something later.
Alright.
I miss stuff with Amira a lot because number one, Amira doesn't say a whole lot, and number two,
Yeah,
because
no.
I can never hear Amira as clearly as everyone else because of her weird mic issues.
Sorry.
I mean, it's not your fault. You have what you have for equipment. It's just because it's quieter than everyone else's, it often gets lost in the gigantic shuffle.
And
Yes.
it doesn't help that I tried. That just kind of yeah. Sorry.
Not good with words either. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the rest of the party too. It's okay.
We understand.
For now, for the
Easily.
moment, I will add 7 diamonds to my inventory.
You need to get talked over. That's
That
the
even-
word.
Diamond.
I try not to. 7 people is a lot.
I think it's kind of for like most D&D groups. You always have like a few people that kind of dominate the scene sometimes. So we just need to like a
Well, it also
constant
depends.
of like people talking, right?
Also depends on the scene too. Sometimes that's the way I design a scene, is if it's meant to focus on one or two specific people, because they're NPCs. Like Quindell's gonna get a chance to be the focal point soon, because he's given me carte blanche and 3 or 4 former groups that I could pull NPCs from.
Oh no,
Yay.
And that's
spoilers. That's not spoilers. It's fine.
And that's just the adventuring parties. That doesn't even allow for the stuff that he didn't write into his backstory that's assumed, like family members I could make up and shit.
Oh yeah, have fun with my character. Just throw as much as you want at me. Get ready for that Quindell specific storyline, guys. You'll love it.
Yay!
I love
They're all
setting
going
the.
to die.
I love setting the status of the call.
Just saw that.
Quindell never got to know Jew. Yep, I can English. Yeah, he never got to know Jew. Jew is great.
You got new on the mind.
Shut up.
The big guy is away. All right, stop thinking about it.
I'm
Right there,
not.
beautiful. You're beautiful.
I didn't notice that in the corner. I just chose it for the fucking blinking in response to Theizora's message.
That's what I'm used to. I have to stop talking to them so much. It sucks that I meet with them twice a week, though, and then over text. Like that whole argument we had fucking yesterday.
Well,
debate. Not argument. About the
Yeah.
clone spell, because
I
they said it
I would have solved that debate even faster if I'd realized you were talking from the stance of this campaign, because I would have been like, well, I'm the DM and the decision is whatever I tell you it is.
yeah, I was gonna say, well, technically it's up to the DM, but even then, it's stated in the spell. So no.
I mean,
Like-
it is badly worded enough that I can see where they're coming from, but if you read it in the order it's badly written, it's still written well enough to know what it intends.
They then told me to read both 2014 and 2024 versions. I read it. It's basically the same thing, word for word. Almost.
Now I'm curious because I have
down
both.
by the river. Let's go. Baldur's Gate
And
3,
then-
baby.
They sent it to one of their DM friends, and the DM responded. The description goes on to say it only needs to be 1 cubic inch, so you're right. Odd that mine doesn't list that as a component. I hadn't thought of it like that, so yes, that would work. I don't even know if they were like talking about what we were talking about.
I don't know. What I can tell you is, based on the wording of the spell, especially in the rules we're using for this campaign, that would not work.
Exactly. That's like. And then they tried to say, oh yeah, all wizards could be immortal. And I'm just like, why is this including all wizards now? We were talking about Vulpe.
Well, I mean, wizards can all be immortal.
Oh, yeah.
They can gain any spell. Practically.
Where the hell is the list of spells in this fucking book? Is it listed by like class now? Like what the fuck?
That would be weird as shit. Well, no, I mean, spell descriptions weren't, but there was a spell list based off of just the classes in the original 2015.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at the 2024 one to see what the hell he's talking about. Wizard. Oh yeah, it's in the individual class. So I was like, where the hell are the list of spells?
Gone, I ate them.
Honestly, fine with me. I would run a no magic setting. I don't give a fuck.
It's crazy.
You want some fucking Conan? You want some Conan fantasy? Let's fucking go.
Oh. The 2024 version says if the original creature dies after the clone finishes forming, the creature's soul transfers to the clone if the soul is free and willing to return. Basically the same thing as 2014.
Yeah, except it's even more clear because it says if the original creature dies after the clone finishes forming.
Exactly, and then they're trying to argue with me over it, and I'm just like, no, it quite literally says, after, and they're just like, repeating yourself isn't gonna, like, make your point any more valid, like...
Yes, silly.
It's better worded, but even the 2014 one says that the exact same way.
Exactly.
Anytime after the clone matures. That right there. Just stop reading the sentence. That.
And then they resent that and, like, bolded the comma and then tried to tell me it's because, they're two separate clauses and they don't need to be...
Is it a comma or a semicolon?
It's a comma.
And it's absolutely part of the same thought.
Exactly! See, you understand what I'm saying.
Right?
A comma is not two different thoughts.
It's a break in the same
pause.
thing.
Yeah.
It's where it will tell you to take a breath while you're talking or reading.
Even with a semicolon, it's just the next thing after this is the same vein but a different thought.
I then asked them
that wouldn't win.
Yeah.
I asked why they emphasized the comma. They said to show that the two clauses are different, meaning that the conditions are different and not needing to be simultaneously occurring. They both just that they both need to occur. That's not how that works.
Yeah.
No, first of all, that's not how commas work.
I said if it were different, it would probably be a period, if anything.
Or like a different bullet point.
I was gonna say, first of all, that's not how punctuation works. Second of all, when I say that I typically run my games mostly rules as written, what I actually mean is rules as clearly intended.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they tried to say, I am a TA for an English teacher. I know it doesn't make clauses into one clause. It connects the clauses like putting two Legos together, not like melting two coins into one pile of metal. I countered, I am also a TA for an English teacher. After passing that same class.
Oh, I'm just a person with common sense.
Exactly. Like,
excuse me, that's
wrong.
Excuse me, that's comma sense?
Yeah, you're right, so...
But yeah, that was just our whole argument last night, and I was like, it really doesn't matter, because,
It ain't happening.
Paul already said that's not how it would work, and he wouldn't allow that, so...
Yeah, like I said, well, like I then also said to you, that's also making the wild assumption that if Vulpe ever gets high enough level to get clone, that it'll be during the campaign before I take them over as an NPC.
Exactly.
Because if he gets to 15th plus level as through becoming an NPC later, doesn't matter what because I'm then in charge of what he does.
But yeah, I just find it funny.
Trade-off. That's the trade-off you get when you play with a long-standing group in multiple campaigns in the same world. Once the campaign's over, your character is no longer yours. I'm not gonna go into my way to
Exactly.
like kill them for no reason or turn them into something completely different, but it means you don't get to just say, I want to cast such and such spell as Vulpe. Well, you're not Vulpe anymore.
Exactly.
Good luck with that.
Oh my god,
It's
Altie, right.
Oh my god! Hi!
Oh my god.
What?
Just in time to have missed an hour conversation and primarily involving NPCs from your backstory.
Yeah!
Oh, fun.
Full party here, yay!
Yay!
Oh, they're dead again.
Oh, I gotta move you in the. Oh, you're way in the wrong place. There we go. That's better. Perfect. You're beautiful. Even Meana thinks so, right, Meana? Yeah. Yes.
Meana, I hate to tell you this, but you're gonna have to change her name.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm back.
Huh?
Hold on, back.
What?
Cat angry.
Grumpy? Are you grumpy? Oh. Yeah.
Quick, make a right turn.
Akemi is. Akemi is now Altie.
I mean, technically, she's always been
Oh,
Altie.
you mean you have to change the name on our stream? Okay.
Yeah. She has it as Akemi, which not a big deal, but
Are we
That's
calling
crazy.
them
All right,
Altie?
let's get a new screenshot.
I've just kept calling him Akemi.
You know, Sheila, you don't need screenshots anymore.
it's only when my wife is present.
Yo, we're in an Irish pub now. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Traveling through the interdimensional tavern.
I really wish I could say it, but I really shouldn't, because that's gonna ruin the surprise for two of you.
You haven't gotten there yet.
Oh no. The real question is, when do we find?
You haven't gotten to one of my favorite places I ever thought of.
Well, the real question is, when do we get to the infinite IKEA?
Let's not fuck with SCPs.
Oh, that should have gone in tavern, not adventures. My bad.
I mean, I had an infinite Walmart in my campaign.
Yeah, Wally World.
Wally World.
The further back you went, the rarer the items got, and the harder it was to get out.
I'm just gonna make a joke there.
Like, you would have an everlasting steak,
Yeah,
but the thing is, you'd be so far back in the Walmart, you would never find your way back out.
Why would I want to leave Wally World? I have all I need.
You know, I guess to avenge your family's death.
Fuck that. I got food, entertainment.
Go
Enough
find the
with
rest of your
Yuan.
party.
Nah. I just live in the Walmart. Just like the IKEA people. I just live here now.
You know, there. Let's just say there is, in fact, in a interdimensional tavern somewhere.
Somewhere. We just haven't found it yet.
My friend that I play a game in has an individual tavern where you
I did.
drink drinks to either get a buff or a debuff.
I just have it as a place that's considered truly neutral ground. And basically all the extraplanar beings that hate each other basically are forced to coexist and get drunk together because it's the only place with alcohol strong enough to get most of them drunk.
It's like, oh, if we weren't in Peace Zone, I'd beat your ass. But this ale is too good.
Pretty much, and they all get mad at each other, and if they want to have a bar fight, they have to go outside. and even then, out the parking lot, proverbial parking lot, it's still non-deadly combat only.
No bloodstains on the inside or the outside.
It's literally an agreement between the gods and basically the hells that angels and devils can hang out there, and if they are found to try to actually violently hurt each other beyond basically a fist fight, if they try to actually go for the kill, they're reporting either Asmodeus person or the god they follow will smite them.
Yeah, I love the concept of
and not like paladin smite them, like flay the skin from their bones.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't need skin or bone.
They will be made an example of.
Do they get their smitten bones taken a picture of and hung on a wall somewhere?
More or less.
Yo, somebody's playing that instrument. It's just a piece of metal in your mouth.
We need sea shanty 2 up in here.
Yeah.
Some
I made
violent
Quindell.
shanty music? Yeah, let's do it.
No, sea shanty 2 specifically.
Oh yeah, you played that earlier. Let's do it.
Yeah, that's what we really need up here.
Note to self: these guys never want to hear peaceful music. Always stressful music.
Oh,
Sea shanty 2 is the ultimate peaceful music.
Is that stressful?
Why did I know that?
What is it?
Sir, I'm a metalhead. If it's tranquil, I'm in the wrong place.
Oh.
Dang, you would hate RuneScape.
I do hate RuneScape.
Oh dang.
That game is trash.
Paul, I'll send you the song later.
In D&D, music that's metal is not a good thing.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? That's when it's fun.
That's boss music.
Or it could be like
that's when it's fun.
It could be like a metal mix, like Celtic metal.
No, they come back to rock music. Metal music, same thing. No, it's not.
No.
It's more or less the same thing when I use it for D&D because it's something tempo that implies danger.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Altie has finally arrived. Vulpe came back sooner than I expected. I will head back inside.
I don't know why I leveled up from saying, if we ever get low on funds, we should sell Quindell. It's like the worst thing to level up to.
I mean, I can provide some services if you require funds.
No.
He is a bard. There's options to those services.
Yeah, see? You got options.
Oh, Lord.
I provide many services.
Exactly.
Or
Quindell knows what's up.
Is one of them casting silence on yourself?
Also, I would like to point out, there is a god in the main Forgotten Realms pantheon whose name is H-O-A-R, pronounced whore.
What? Is it true?
No, he's more of a war god than a whore god.
I see.
Sorry, Quindell. I didn't mean to call you a whore. I meant to say strumpet.
So you're the one that did that.
Yeah, I was the one that did that. Why would you ever assume that it was anyone else? I was the only one playing with the map because I had nothing to do.
Well, everyone was playing with the map at the time.
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you silly strumpet. Oh.
How do do you feel?
As we return. Believe the plan was to go check on the Vulpe family.
Mm-hmm.
Victory.
Oh, yes, Quindell, I forgot to tell you a very important part of Vulpe's name. It's spelled as all one word, but his literal first name is E.
Yeah.
Vulpe is his family name, V-U-L-P.
He is the middlest child.
Okay.
They
How
ran out of
tragic.
names.
Wow. No more names
The middle
left.
child is the most tragic.
Oh. I'll be right back.
There was something stupid and funny I thought of at the start of the campaign, and Paul let it slide.
BRB.
Amazing what you will let slide when it's a minor detail and you don't care enough.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got some spooky music going.
You've made it to Flameport without issue. What would you like to do?
Immediately booking it straight home.
Okay.
Following him.
Same.
Them. It.
Frantic running music.
The
Go.
fox.
It's been burned to the ground.
Vulpe's slowly starting to hyperventilate.
Hold on. Maybe there was no one inside there.
Xavier better fucking hope so.
Oh, really? And
Show
why
yourself.
is that? Hmm?
Where is this voice coming from?
Your head.
Show yourself.
But that would spoil all the fun. You're busy right now. Really should have chosen the winning side.
What did I do to deserve this from you?
Look around you. Are they still breathing? I rest my case.
When did you tell me to take their lives? When was that ever the deal?
You knew what you were supposed to do. I would have figured the incineration for the first time of your friend would have been a pretty good clue. Since you're supposedly the intelligent one. Anywho, you have other things to deal with today. Ta-ta.
When I find you, I swear on all the gods above and the devils below.
Do you feel the connection severed? You're just talking to yourself.
I'd like to say Vulpe is saying all of his parts out loud. So he just seems insane to Quindell, who has no idea what the hell's going on.
Yeah, I'm just giving him like this weird out quizzical look. Quizzical? Yeah. Like, I just like look at the parts like, is he okay?
He's fine, Quindell.
Physically, he's okay.
Okay.
The situation is not.
That's something they'd have. What's something they'd have? Anything.
So is like this building like just burned like down? Like is there still fire going on, or can we investigate it?
It's smoldering. It's not burning anymore, but
it probably was attacked when everything else was attacked.
Yeah,
Can I roll
it's a day or two. It's a day or two past, but there's still small amounts of billows of leftover residual smoke.
Can I roll investigation, see if anything survived the fire?
Sure.
And that's a 24.
You do find a few things. You find one of your old journals. It seems the particularly heavy leather binding seemed to have kept it safe, as it was in one of the less burned parts of the house. But the whole house didn't burn completely to the ground, but it's not a building anymore. So you find one of your old journals. You find a few knickknacks from various bedrooms.
We're fine. Do I find anything that looks like it could be remains?
Yes.
I'm going to very carefully try to collect what remains I find.
Okay. Of how many of the bodies?
How many are there?
Let's see. On the front lawn, there's one that's more intact than the others, although it's very cut up. That's your father. Of the burned up bodies, there are there are 5.
Are they all humanoid?
They all look like Vulpins.
Okay.
Vulpin is also the race, by the way. That's where he
I know,
got the idea for. That's where Dew got the idea for the Vulp naming.
I know, it's very creative.
My name, my race.
And I'm sorry, how many burned bodies did you say?
5.
I'm gonna take one of each burned body. Then, before I touch the remains of my father, I'm going to ask Theizora a question. Did he seem at peace? Was he ready to move on?
I'd say so, considering him and my father embraced.
Vulpe is then going to leave the remains of his father's body. And I'll let him rest. Alright, one second. Let me write this down in my pocket.
I can tell you, based on the relative layout of the house, who the bodies belong to.
Actually, yeah, that'd be nice.
The youngest Vulpessa. You're assuming this based on sort of the rough layout of the room-ish sections you were given to sleep. Your other younger sister, Vulpora. Your older sister, Vulpnora. Very clever.
I know.
Your let's just say I wouldn't get too attached to that backup character sheet. Your older sister Vulpin.
Oh, that one's gonna upset Theizora.
Hey, that's just me.
And the final one is quite obviously your mother.
All right, give me one moment.
Also, I answered your message, by the way, Theizora.
I saw.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Can we investigate around the area, like leave any other kind of evidence or tracks leading elsewhere or something like that?
We know who did this.
X did this.
Yeah, Quindell, go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception, okay.
Perception, survival, or investigation. Honestly, any of them would be fine.
Yep. Perception.
So for you, since you weren't present to have seen them before, what you see is it looks like almost like it's somewhat. It was damp. You can tell it was damp here before the fire started because there's like a little more of an imprint in the ground. Like a little more of a like where footprints would be, they're a little deeper than just sort of a dusty top. What you mainly notice is what looks like you figure is the shape of some kind of blade weapon digging into the ground in pairs as if something whose arms were replaced with that was here.
I'll point this out to the party. Hey, look at this. Look at this. Is this something?
Yeah, the rest of you know exactly what they are.
And Vulp's gonna instantly jot it down.
So yeah, there's 5 bodies plus your dad, I suppose. So 6 in total.
Yeah. I need to find Armida. She'll know what to do about this. And Vulp's going to start trying to head back to the Veilweaver estate here.
Again, following.
Follow.
Not splitting party. We follow.
Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming.
See, look, with Quindell around, you guys are sticking together. Friendship and music is working.
We're gonna sacrifice you first.
Can I use my mage hand just pinch Quindell's lips shut?
Just pinch his lips.
After burning cracks, soul takers, they headed to find the Veilweavers. Okay. I genuinely forget. Was Flameport's their original house, and that was the one that survived, correct?
Yeah, that's the one that survived.
Okay, that's what I thought. Yeah, so you get there and everything's thankfully been cleaned up from the last time you were here. I mean, not completely, obviously, but like the carnage. It does seem eerily quiet, though.
I'm going to make my way to our parents' room.
So as you make your way through the house, you don't see or hear any signs of anything, and when you get to their room, no one is there.
Oh, what now?
I never left anybody with them, so I'm not really surprised.
I offered to stay behind and rest. Maybe then I could have saved them. Can I roll perception, see if like windows are open or if there's any other way they could have escaped other than going out the front? Or to see if, or try to piece together around the room if there's any reason why they would suddenly disappear, other than just being kidnapped.
You can give me a history check with advantage.
Alright. And that's a 17.
Cool, the DC was 5. You were just told, just throwing this out there, that my ex is dead. Perhaps she's visiting him? Wild assumption, perhaps the grieving wife is at the gravesite.
Yeah, now I'm just trying to figure out if they would have like a gravesite here or just be in a graveyard somewhere in town.
You could ask the people who grew up here.
Vulpe is gonna just turn to Theizora and Altie. Where do you know where father was buried?
I'd assume around the back of the house.
Yeah, you guys have a large plot of land here, and there's a mausoleum to the back corner of it.
Mm-hmm.
Goddamn rich
people.
Yeah.
We work
No,
for
no.
the government.
That's that
Then-
government money.
Through the mausoleum, I guess.
Following.
They found the house as tidied up as possible, but empty. Vulpe forgot he's with people who grew up here and would know the layout.
Nice.
He also forgot. He also forgot that.
Grew up with us.
He also forgot that the person he's looking for is an actively grieving wife.
I didn't like fully state that he was dead, but I like hinted at it severely.
You said you saw his soul embrace Vulpe. He's dead.
Exactly. That was me hinting at it. I don't know why.
I know I'm technically the one that helped write that storyline, but even if I was a player, I would have got that from what you said.
Exactly. Oh no, how's Altie feeling knowing that father's dead?
Yeah, I was gonna get to that in a second.
Okay.
Oh boy.
How does Altie feel about that since it was brought up?
very sad.
And that her sister's back now, though.
Yeah, she's crying tears of joy and happiness. Joy because Theizora is back, but sadness because her father.
You said joy and happiness.
I mean, you know what I
Joy
mean.
because her sister's back. Happiness because her dad's dead.
You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Damn, you're really trying to get that inheritance early.
Oh my god.
Money.
Not like this.
I'm gonna hug my sister.
I'm sorry, I
They're
have to.
Big hugs.
They comfort Altie.
Oh no.
It's the two buff twins.
The two buff twins, yeah. I'm still buffo, it's okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Well, it's the one that bulked and the one that wanted to be lean.
The one that actually worked out versus the one that got revived.
Yep.
You should have muscles on loan.
That's some magical muscles.
Listen, some people work out, some people take roids.
Oh dear.
Actually, that's to be fair, that is completely incorrect. Even if you take roids, if you don't work out, you won't get anywhere.
Yep.
Yeah, it's more like the people who like inject that fluid just to have puffed up arms. Except it's not for show.
So, you get to the mausoleum, and sure enough, the grieving widow is crying at her husband's gravesite.
Immediately going over and hugging my mom.
Same.
What? What?
Because of Paul's slip up.
What did Paul say? I missed the slip up.
They're grieving over the husband.
Oh.
Almost said father.
Well, maybe her father's also buried here. Did you ever think of that?
And probably.
I assume if they have a mausoleum, they probably have several centuries buried here.
DM
Yeah,
does not make mistakes.
That's
completely true, especially this DM.
Oh, Paul's
Exactly
never
why I
made a
just-
mistake.
Sweet home Alabama.
Anyways, hugging mom.
Yep, same.
The twins. Hello, children.
Hi, mom.
I suppose you can figure out why I'm here.
Yeah.
What? Not that I don't appreciate the visit, but what brought you back here so soon?
Long story short, Vulpe has some questions for you.
I should have suspected as much. He's very inquisitive, and there's plenty to ask about these days.
Yeah, I think it's about what happened at his family's house.
Yes, I was trying to figure out how to relay that particular message. I had not yet found the words.
Vulpe?
I assume there's nothing you can do for them now.
I could try, but even our wealth is not infinite, and what I would need at this point is very expensive. And also, I don't even know if they come back. Some people are
Some of them
at peace.
Kids were slaughtered that didn't deserve it because of my errors.
I think I know what you're going for, but that's factually incorrect. They are all adults.
I mean, point being, they're younger than me, they are kids. Problem solved. That kind of logic.
They're the same age as you, just by a few hours.
I have a few hours over them, and I will forever lord it over.
No, you won't. They're dead.
Exactly, I win.
That's
Yeah, he's above
crazy.
ground. They're 6 feet under.
Alright.
That's crazy.
God damn it, Vulpe.
You have a few hours and 6 feet of earth.
Thank you for saying what I just said louder.
Yeah.
Well, I liked what you said, so I had to turn it into an actual, like, flowing thing.
Yep. Then,
Credits too.
then how can
Yeah, I mean,
track
it's...
down?
Go on.
How can I track down a creature from the outer planes?
It would be otherwise difficult, but I suspect he's going to come looking for you.
Then how can we prepare?
Well, the option I would normally suggest doesn't really apply in this case. Because I already know you wouldn't do it. So, cliche and simple as it is, it's the short version. Get more powerful.
I'm sorry to disturb your grieving. Now might not
Oh,
have been the best time for this.
I knew you'd be here. I was surprised it was this quickly, but I suspected you'd come by. I was also planning to summon you as soon as I found the words. Also, I'm never unhappy to see my children. Any of them.
May I ask one more thing of you?
Oh, of course you can.
What remains of my family? Can they rest?
Are you talking like the remains of the, like I'm asking, are you talking the remains of the dead ones or the living,
Yeah,
rest or
like-
the living ones?
Like the
Like,
bone,
will she
the
protect
remains
them
of-
or bury them?
keep them buried here with the rest of the family?
That was already the plan. I admit I'm a few days behind on my intended plans, but that was the plan, yes.
Vulpe is just going to gently set down the remains that he brought with him of his family. If I cannot bring them back to continue their lives that have been cut short, then let them rest in peace.
Certainly hope so. And she kind of rests the hand on Theizora's shoulder and goes, "Can you check for me?" Well, it seems that you've taken up your father's mantle.
I have. What do you want me to check?
See if they've passed through yet. It sometimes takes souls a while to find their way.
I will.
Thank you.
Of course.
Well, much as I would, for lack of a better term, love to sit here with what remains physically of your father's remains, there is still work to be done. I have rituals to perform for your loved ones. I must get them interred. And it seems you, Hel, need to find what you need to strengthen yourselves.
Thank you, Mother.
You're welcome, my dear.
Please stay safe.
I'll do my best.
Call upon us at the first sign of danger.
We'll be here.
I know you will. And that's why I think we both know I would never call you into that danger. I know you're going to go seek it, and I can't stop you from doing that, but I'm absolutely not calling you into it.
I'm sure we would much rather be here.
I'll be fine.
Alright.
And she begins getting up and setting to work.
We going after X now?
I will not rest until he is slain.
Excellent. Sorry.
Well, hold on. Like, what's the thing that us need to be more powerful? It doesn't sound like we're ready.
Guys. My mom's still missing after all this. We don't know where she is still.
You're right.
And like I told you, Amira, we'll find your mom. And if I see anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you, Theizora.
Of course. What's the next step, guys?
I think I have one last deal to make.
Color me intrigued.
For now, I've no clue what we should do, other than get stronger. Not a threat I've ever read about. Not a threat I can prepare for.
Was there someone that could like guide us in a way of getting more powerful? Someone must know someone.
Now there's an interesting question.
I tried the only person I think would, and she didn't answer. The only person who
Well,
could
seeing as how you're more powerful than she is now.
We could maybe ask Jimmy or Wally's father, but
They need time to heal.
yeah,
Though,
I
what once they are.
In the power you seek, my father wouldn't be the best option. Unless you want to make a deal like Vulpe did.
personally, I just want to try and find my mother right now.
That's a good idea.
If you ask me, the best way to get stronger is experience.
Then let's go find Amira's mother.
Yes, let's do that.
Yes, I know the sentence I said kind of sounded meta, but you know what I meant by experience.
No, that's exactly what I would expect you to say.
Yeah.
Not XP experience.
Altie, are you ready to go?
Yeah, let me just buy a diamond real quick. Just
I
in
already have
case.
7.
Oh, you have 7?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
we.
have 7.
Oh, we went
went
shopping. We went shopping, dude.
We
Okay,
have
we're
money.
ready.
Before we came.
Altie.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, you can go ahead and put those in your inventory. Or yeah. You have to put all
Okay.
7 in your inventory. I still don't trust the bard. If you give it to the bard, that's on you.
I have Revivify. I could revive you in an instant.
I know, but I don't trust you, character-wise. It's just what it is.
Speaking of money, Volt might need to take out a loan from one of you two to get more spells.
Take the loan out of Altie. She has money.
Yeah.
I mean, I have
So-
money too now, but it's from my.
I
skills,
know
not
you-
not my family.
It's
Yeah.
whichever of you two prefer. If either.
I'm trying to help you keep some money here.
Yeah, I'm keeping my money.
Yeah, you still need to pay
I mean,
property
technically,
tax.
it's our money because we have a city to run.
Yeah.
You still need to pay your property taxes.
Not yet. It's whenever Paul says, not you. I don't pay you. You're not the IRS.
You're not the boss of us. All right. So
So
how
what's
do we
your
go
next
about
move?
finding Amira's parent? Where do we start?
What did you say, Quindell?
Uh, like we're finding Amira's what, mother or father? Mother?
Mother. It is a woman.
Yeah.
Mother.
Allegedly.
Woman.
All right. So how do we go about
Allegedly.
finding Amira's mother? Dare I ask?
Well, there is one place we can try and look.
Okay.
Remember prison in the Feywild?
You're right.
And how exactly were we making it back there?
I haven't thought that through yet.
I heard of spells that could send you to other planes. Perhaps we could find someone that knows one of those.
I mean, we know Jimmy, but we want to give him a rest.
Yeah.
Well, we have other ways to find powerful sorcerers.
The library.
Or sorry, powerful mages.
The library.
The library. Boring.
There's also one other person you could ask for help. Everybody except for Quindell, because you're new.
Yeah.
Make me a history check. Sheila, make it with advantage.
Oh, I know stuff.
Oh,
This
yeah.
never happens.
Oh, yeah.
20.
Makes sense.
Got a
Don't lose your shit.
9.
I got a 10.
I got a dirty 20.
We got
5.
We got 3
No,
kids.
no,
Sheila, you have advantage. You roll twice.
Oh, never mind. My bad.
Advantage.
I got excited.
Cool.
17.
We got 3 people who
Hey,
got
I was
10.
about to say, Sheila forgets to breathe.
I know stuff.
Just start showing her
Thankfully,
roll.
your second roll was one of the top 2. So it occurs to both yourself and Theizora. You do have a pretty powerful relative, Sheila.
Ooh, maybe possibly a druid
Oh, yeah!
that knows how to make fire happen.
Sheila.
Firestarter.
Yeah, definitely not a fucking ancient dragon. Definitely not.
Also,
Yeah, I was about to
Papa.
say, yeah, your mother that is also
Wait,
missing.
Grandpa.
That you forgot.
Also,
Sheila.
yeah, you're right. Also, yeah, you guys all completely forgot that her mother is also missing.
I
yeah.
didn't read it.
1 second.
She could take it herself.
Sheila.
Yeah, I was about to say, if Sheila don't care, I don't care.
What? No, we had to find her.
You just said she could. What?
I was kidding. She usually gets herself out of these messes, but I think she needs help this time, guys.
Sheila, you said your grandpa, right? That's the ancient dragon.
Yeah, I gotta figure out
Yes,
how can I contact
rising.
Grandpapa Dragon.
You go back to the Feywild where you found him. See if he's there.
That is true. The Feywild, yes. Is it worth the danger? Yeah, let's go.
We don't
We're
have
trying to get to the
Back to the
Feywild,
question
so.
of how to get to the Feywild.
How do we get to the Feywild?
That
How
seems
do we
like a
get past-
question
Jimmy!
for the Archfey.
Jimmy!
Before we go.
Are we really gonna bother Jimmy?
Wake up, Jimmy.
Before we go, actually.
Oh yeah, he's old.
Can I ask you a favor?
No,
Sorry.
Altie's not here.
Oh,
I was like, who did you say? I couldn't.
Altie. But I don't know if Altie's just not. Oh, Altie's muted.
Altie said, be right back, I think.
Oh, then I just did not see it.
It wasn't in chat. It was over
Oh.
call.
Then I'm just deaf.
We're all deaf. It's because everyone was talking at once.
Yeah. Then in that case, hey Wally, can I take out a small loan?
4
Spells.
Just take from
Where-
your sister.
I'm not gonna steal from Altie.
She wouldn't mind.
I mean, she wouldn't, but I'm not gonna do it without her permission.
It's like borrowing.
And specifically the spells, Fireball and Lightning Bolt.
What about them?
That's what I want to borrow money to go try to find a place to learn.
Okay.
So I'm asking Wally if I can borrow the money since Altie's
How
not
much?
here. I believe it's 150 for a 3rd level spell, and then 75 if it's enchantment.
So 300 then for the two of them.
Yeah.
Taking half my money.
Well, you just need to pay for one. I can pay for the other.
Am I giving you enough for both or one?
Just one.
You said for spells. Okay, for which
For
one?
spell. Either way, they're the same price, 150 each. So.
All right. Cool. Here. Here's 150.
Alrighty, bet. Then I'm going to spend Wally's 150 plus the 150 I have. And Paul, would you say in this town there's a place I could learn those pretty quickly?
You're where? Flameport?
Yep.
No. Fuck you.
Very possible. I have to look and see what.
We might need to run all the way back to Brightwood campus.
You have to go to the back rooms of the Walmart.
Not again.
Genuinely, based on the map and the scale I used for different symbols and stuff, no, this town is not big enough for that.
Well,
you can find some a couple spell scrolls, but nothing that powerful.
Then I guess eventually Vulpe's gonna need to make a pit stop over at Brightwood. Hey, how long has it been in game? Just since we started traveling.
Like at all? Like
Yeah.
since session 1?
Since session 1.
You do a 28-day calendar. 36. You're on day 36.
Well, then for the next 2 months, Vulpe's still a student.
be is looking for bolt scroll. Flame port isn't big enough to have that. So what's your next move then?
First, we have to find a way to the Feywild, and then, hopefully, if time allows, I can get some spells to help aid in combat a little more.
Also, Altie looks like they're back.
Yes,
Welcome back, Altie.
So how do we get to this place? By land, sea.
The Feywild we're going to.
The
need to
Feywild?
ask for help.
The Feywild? Yeah.
By magic.
Yeah, magic.
Magic.
Magic,
Alright.
I'm not powerful enough to know.
Neither
Cool.
am I.
We have friends.
And
I hardly understand magic anyway.
I've never been
Yeah,
to this
you
place
just-
before. It sounds exciting.
Yeah, your spells are just sort of given to you.
So who
You
can
can
provide us
still-
passage? Yes.
Yeah, you can still choose them mechanically, but you just sort of have them.
Oh yeah.
Magic goes in, magic comes out. You can't explain that.
She goes from not magical to magical. She's not gonna know shit.
Yeah.
It's quite
Hey,
the
if you die again, I might bring you back as a cleric, and then you'll be a full caster.
Mm.
Or better yet, a
Jesus.
bard.
Just
We can do a duet.
No.
Better yet, of course.
Duet. Yes.
Oh.
We'll
I
make
don't
such
think-
lovely music together.
I don't
Mhm.
know. Oh, I don't think Wally would like Theizora as a bard.
No.
Except
What? He would love her no
I
matter
like
what.
when you were quiet. No, I love her. I wouldn't like the fact that she's loud.
Good backpedaling. Good backpedaling.
it's not even that she would
That's
be
not
loud. It's...
backpedaling. That's just different words. I can love somebody but hate what they do.
That's true.
Oh no.
All right. So who are we talking to get passage to this place?
Jimmy.
Whoever this
Jimmy,
Jimmy.
Jimmy! Did it work?
Jimmy, by the way.
Jimmy.
He's a
Jimmy the
clown.
fake
That's
clown.
all you need to know.
He's a
I don't
what?
think he has enough power
fake
to
clown.
Okay.
Fake clown.
Yeah, we could all be bards.
No.
Bard party.
No.
No.
Please, no.
Well, what if we get brought back by a bard goddess
Bill.
Yeah.
with an angelic
I'd
voice?
Rather just completely die.
I,
No offense.
It's not that bad.
I choose death at that point.
Wow.
Death before bardism.
Yep.
It's not a
Yeah.
disease.
Are you sure about that? I'm pretty sure bards have a lot of diseases.
No.
Oh no!
No
It's a
one
rumor.
can any of that. And I'm so glad.
Disease-ridden bards. Oh no.
They're
That's
quite
the ones that
clean.
have low
Thank you very
intelligence.
much.
My
Yeah, we use
Theizora
we use
is
protection.
refusing to be near Quindell.
Oh,
No, you don't. That's why you have so many kids.
What? No, that's crazy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
You can't prove anything.
The Crusading Chorus. Ooh,
I mean, I
that's a
can't
good
prove
name.
anything, but Paul can.
We do need a name.
Paul, how many kids does Quindell have?
That's
A
what I have to find
handful?
out.
Could
Alright,
be
let's
zero.
Oh,
Could be
oh,
zero.
wait,
Could
wait.
be 60.
I'm sure he has the appropriate amount.
Just roll
Someone-
D100, that'll tell us.
Yeah, someone roll a
How many
d100.
kids
The
does the bard have?
appropriate
Yes.
amount for a bald. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is
Exactly.
yes.
By the way, the person they're talking about, who you have seen is sitting at the dining room table.
Oh, that was
Yeah,
the one that was like
castle.
all passed out.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Oh,
Yep.
okay.
The Jester of the Jungle.
That's a pretty awesome look. I like it. So they can summon this person at any point?
Not right now, I don't think.
Technically,
He's a little too wiped out.
How
Okay,
old is Quindell? How old are you, Quindell?
Adult, mid-aged.
Okay,
How old?
okay.
That's very descriptive.
A true bard never reveals his age.
Oh,
Raising
okay.
eyebrow.
See, he's an adult.
Adult, yeah, he's about like 100.
Yeah.
A young adult.
Yeah, he's about 100.
Oh, jeez. I mean, he's human.
Old man.
Elf age.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, are you full elf or half elf?
My character sheet was, I think it was half elf. Just double check. I think it said half elf.
Oh,
Nice,
half
about
elf.
So if you're a young adult half elf, you'd basically be in your 20s.
Yeah, half elf.
Mm-hmm.
Half elves outlive humans, but they age at the same rate. They live to be on average about 120.
Yeah.
As opposed to the pathetic human like 80.
So I would say like late 20s. If I would, outwardly I would look at late 20s. How's that?
Mm-hmm.
Young but experienced in the world.
Yeah.
Oh, you're older than me.
You're also older than me. How old is
me?
Is this going to be
2 years younger? 3 or 2?
3?
what?
No,
I thought it was
Vulpe
like
was a
1
year
year.
younger. Yeah, Vulpe was a
Yeah.
year younger than us.
It was 1 year.
I'm
How old is the party? We're all over the place. How old is the party?
22.
I'm older than you.
23.
Yeah, and I died first.
Cradle rubber.
Oh no.
How old's Jamila?
No.
How old is Amira?
Amila?
Amira? I think she fell asleep.
Amira is sleep years old.
Oh.
We're doing the age check just to make sure there's nothing funny.
So, Wally's 22. Theizora and Altie are 24. Vulpe's 23. Sheila, how old are you?
I would say late 20s.
Very descriptive.
Not-
And then Quindell's also late 20s.
Yeah.
Amira's the only one we do not know.
She's still in her prime.
She could just look at her sheet and look at the age she wrote down, but instead she says
we
late
can't.
20s.
I don't keep track of that stuff.
Imagine making a person and not filling out their basic details.
I was about to say, Paul,
That's
don't
not
you remember when you
important.
stated, "Oh, thank you, unnamed, for actually filling out the sheet"? 'Cause I'm pretty sure I was the only
Yes.
one that did.
At that point, yes, you were.
Oh no. What do you mean? It's not that important. We're just curious. What does it really matter?
It's just your entire. It's just part of your physical description.
Well, we're
Yeah.
discovering things together. We're
Yeah,
learning.
see?
We're
Like little
bonding.
breadcrumbs.
I gotta wait till your birthday to know your age.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I love that you.
Well, you're
think if-
alive, Amila.
I love that you think that if Sheila and for that matter Meana the player couldn't be bothered to come up with an age for Sheila, that she's gonna remember my calendar I made well enough to have a birthday.
Oh god.
Fair enough.
Oh no.
Amira, how old is Amira?
One moment.
Oh, I can hear her
Get
waking up.
that post-nap stretch.
Um,
It's gonna be the youngest to watch.
Imagine.
I mean, she's an elf, so it's like,
Well, yeah, okay. Never mind. Gonna be the
Oh.
oldest.
Okay, in human years, how old do you think she is?
in human years,
Like maturity, like adulthood wise.
like 21, 22-ish.
Okay, she's probably about 120 in elf years then.
There we
So
go.
she is the oldest, but maturity-wise, the youngest.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
That
nice.
is
That's awesome.
That is exactly a
Because
mirror.
elves are considered culturally adults at 100 years old.
Yeah.
So anyway, your plan was to ask Jimmy to take you to Feywild, yes?
I think so, yeah.
If Jimmy's awake.
I'm I mean,
If
he's Jimmy. He can be whatever he needs to be.
Well, there we go. Let's do it.
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
No, sheep, get away from my booze.
Jimmy, we need your help.
You can share your booze. You gotta share your booze, man.
We need a way into the Feywilds, and we don't have any other options.
Our
Get
best
into the
option.
Feywilds, or else we would not be bothering you.
I mean, I might be.
How was your
Yeah,
nap,
no.
Jimmy?
Hold on one second. I have to type out what I'm about to have him say, or I will not be able to say it.
Oh no.
I probably still won't be able to say it.
Oh.
You'd use that text-to-voice AI.
Oh no, it would be worse.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah, and I've learned how to not fall asleep. I set alarms when I start to feel sleepy.
Ooh, smart.
Good job.
Yeah. Big brain memory.
I'm slightly offended that my games are that boring, but that's a different discussion.
No.
Oh, no.
Not because of that. It's just a me issue.
So for what was your question again? No, I'm kidding. I know it is. I fucking am. There are times when I'm letting you guys roleplay that I'm falling asleep.
I got that.
It's not because I'm not listening. It's because I'm just fucking tired.
Everyone needs like just like takes like Red Bull just before or there's 8 hours.
So you.
That ain't gonna work.
Caffeine just makes me uncomfortable.
Sorry about that.
Doesn't really make me
more or less.
wake up.
So your phrasing was more or less, you need him to take you to the Feywild.
Yeah.
Yes.
You need, or sorry, you said you said we need your help.
Then I elaborated on. We need to go to the Feywilds. We don't know any other way to get there.
Okay. It's very hard to type.
Did I miss the Jimmy voice?
No, I haven't done it.
Not yet.
Aw.
But he might crack during it, so that's why he's typing.
Well, it's more to do with what I'm actually going to have him say. So, you guys go, we need your help to get to the Feywild. And between his drunken slurred speech and his weird phasing in and out of mentions occasionally, he responds to you and it makes no sense. What he says back to you is, Uoideen im ple ot tag ot et dialwolf?
Are you doing Pig Latin, sir?
I'm not familiar with that regional accent.
But yes.
Sorry, the last word I stumbled over. It should have been Delawillief.
How similar is this to Dwarvish?
Not at all.
Jimmy, sober up!
Now, is this another language, or he's just hammered?
Iwe Antwe.
I wrote it out first, so I will post it and you see if you can figure out what it is.
To the Isled Way.
Oh, okay. Okay.
To get to help my need you.
You need my help to get to Feywild.
No. Okay, guys. It's back to
Vulpe is going to say.
I had to read
it backwards.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Jimmy.
I know. I had to read it backwards to understand what the words were.
Jimmy.
So I started from the I knew what it was saying.
Gemma, you said it backwards.
Yes.
You need my help to get to the Feywild?
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Why didn't you say so?
We did.
Oh.
Oh, no.
Jimmy.
Are you okay, Jimmy?
I like this guy.
You need a hug.
He's so
I'm
Say a
fine. Tally ho!
Oh,
Oh God, not a drunken
Oh,
telephone.
no.
Yeah.
Everyone, hold on.
Clinging onto
He
immediately.
opened some kind of portal veil thing that you hope goes to the Feywild.
One way to find out. Oh,
You
he's
get
jumping
stronger
in.
anyway. Fuck it. Into the hole.
He's gonna follow right
Running
after
straight
Vulpe.
in.
Quindell's all tally ho as well and jumps right in.
Thank
Oh
you.
no.
Either
Thank
we're gonna
you.
get to where we need to, or we're gonna get our training arc.
So, as you step through the portal,
Yay, portal.
and by step I mean Jimmy falls through it.
Oh. I'll do the same thing.
That's great.
Why?
It closes behind all
People's
of you. He
elbow.
did come with you at least. Drunk or not, he did at least come with you. So as he
Yeah.
sobers up, he will be useful.
Oh my gosh.
And it seems he may have picked the wrong portal.
Oh no.
Oh no, where are we?
It is.
He can make
It would
another
be
one. right?
very surprising if this was the Feywild. A, because you've been there before. But B, because if this is the Feywild, someone has set the entire place on fire.
We're in the hell.
Is it Vulpe's house?
You.
Sheila.
Too soon.
No, it's my father's house.
Oh,
no,
that
it's
makes
neither
sense.
of those things.
Oh my
As
God.
you start to gather yourself, you're
Oh,
pretty
wait,
sure
that's
you're on the
plane of
elemental
fire.
plane of fire.
Yeah.
Hey, you
No.
said that Jimmy was with us, correct?
Yes.
Can I cast Lesser Restoration on him to have him not be drunk?
No, because he refuses it.
Aw.
He wants to be the drunk.
He does.
He's
want to,
healing.
yeah.
He's
Jimmy?
healing.
Jimmy, this isn't the Feywild.
And as you get your bearings and realize that you're in the elemental plane of fire, or some of you would figure could be the Nine Hells, that's where we'll end for this week. Everyone level up to 9.
Whoa!
Yay!
I finally
Yippee,
have
trying to
the
level up.
ability I've been waiting for.
Is it the ability? I think it is.
I haven't even done shit. Woo!
Anyways, Paul, I'm sure you can guess what I'm
I
going to do.
finally have Grim Psychology.
I assume you're going to take a wizard level.
Well, yeah.
Words.
Oh dear.
Gonna spend some time looking at the spells, see what I want to pick up. Probably knock. Knock is a
Based
everyone's been
based on what we were just talking
Not
about,
like
I assume
this.
you're going to take Fireball and Lightning Bolt as your spells.
Yep.
You guys have some trouble
Neither.
with chests. I'm gonna take knock to help unlock chests. Since we-
Now, see, if I were you, if you're looking to be a more get more in your offense, I would not take both of them right at the same time, because they both require
Oh,
third or higher
average
level
health.
spell slots. What I would, if it were me, I would take one of them, whichever one you prefer to take first, and then a first level offensive spell, because then you can have more slots to cast it with.
Pikachu.
Completely your decision, but if you're trying, based on what you literally in game said you want him to be doing, that's what I would do. If I was pretending to be the smart guy.
We can be smart.
No,
I
we
swear.
can't.
I swear.
We can usually be smart.
We can try. We have the capability. We just refuse.
Some of us have the capability, Sheila.
Oh, that's true.
You're not one of them.
Oh.
Wow.
Intelligence is not one of my stats. Sorry. Damn. It's cold,
I
that's harsh.
finally have Grimm's psychology.
Huh? What are you mumbling about over there?
I'm trying to. I can't.
Come here.
Oh.
Oh, well, that was easy.
Okay.
Yeah, you have more health, yay.
I can't English right.
English is
We
hard.
I can tell.
I can rage 4
Grim-
times. That's
Grimm's
That's
that's
4.
psychology.
That's 4 wild magics. Let's go.
Ooh, I got Song of Rest. What's that do?
Psychometry. Psychometry.
Psychology?
I don't know.
My great axe is very great.
It'd be psychometry most likely.
Oh wait, Song of Rest gets better. Okay, I see.
Yes.
Well, there
I
you
was
go,
a
Meana.
fisher.
Like next time we need to heal, I can use my Song of Rest for like a short rest to help revitalize the party even more.
Nice.
That would be an explanation of like why people would be like, healing broken bones.
Our bones are
music.
better.
You know,
Through
we
music.
also have a Cleric.
But Song of Rest.
Yeah.
But do you though? You have a cleric that bonks people.
Yeah.
That's good too.
Now, you do also have a player who knows how clerics work well enough to be like, even though healing's not my main thing, I'm still the healer.
Yeah.
That's the thing that drives me nuts online in like forums and stuff. Is people like, you don't have to be like all healing spells if you're a cleric with all the different subclasses. I'm like, you're right. But if you're a good team player, you should at least have 1 or 2 healing spells when you're playing any version of the class known for healing.
Yep.
That would be nice. Or have like a disclaimer, like, just so you know, I'm not that kind of cleric.
Well, and that's the thing. If you're not that kind of cleric, that just means you're not going to take all healing spells all the time and restorative spells all the time. But it takes 1 prepared spell slot to throw up a fucking cure wounds or a fucking healing word. Like,
Yeah.
That's
you
true.
don't have to have them all to have something.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like, clerics don't all have to be healers. It's like, you're right. However, clerics are known as being the main healing class. So if I play with a cleric, if they're like, hey, I'm not a primary healer cleric, I'll be like, fine. Do you have a healing spell? All I'm asking for. Doesn't have to be the strongest one. Doesn't even have. It can be the weakest one. Do you have something to get me from 0 to back up?
Thoughts and
I've
prayers?
unlocked level 5 spells slots, so.
Also, one of the other things I hate to do, thankfully, I've never played with anyone like this, but I have seen the discourse online. If you make a Grave Cleric and only heal when people are at 0 because of your special ability, you're a dickhead. I want to make that absolutely abundantly clear.
What special ability?
Grave Cleric's have an ability that you automatically get maximum healing if they heal you when you're at 0, because it's keeping you from the brink of the grave, essentially.
Oh.
That's
it might even be called something like Path to the Grave, I forget. And it's a nice ability, and if you have someone at 0, you should absolutely be the one to heal them because you'll get the most out of it. However, if you're a Grave Cleric and because of that you don't heal them till they're at 0, you're a douchebag.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like that character wouldn't appreciate it.
That ability is great when it needs to be used, like when you get higher level fights and stuff and you have a dragon breathing someone to 0 from like 60 hit points. You don't rely on it as your primary way to heal people.
Yeah, it's no shit thing. Not something you want to use to min-max efficiency. I don't think that character would appreciate
Just
it.
throwing it out there.
Please heal me.
Thunderwave
Not
is
yet,
a
not yet.
very hard to use spell.
No, wait for it. You're not dying
Especially
yet.
in a party with 2 paladins.
This is true.
Because you will hit them if you hit an enemy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, depends on obviously who you aim it at, but if you're going after an enemy that presumably is like a focal point of the party, there's a good chance you're going to blast yourself or your own team.
That's outrageous.
I just wanted to mess with Altie a little bit. One last time.
Yeah, that's yeah, clerics in particular, I have 2 main opinions on. It's like, absolutely play one of the subclasses that's not a healing focus.
Oh my god.
But remember, you are still a cleric and should have a healing spell or 2.
Yeah.
Especially once you get to high enough levels to have 13, 14 spells prepared. Like, you can use 1 or 2 of them to have a cure wounds prepared. It's not that hard.
That's what I liked about Druid.
Because whether you like that cleric is sort of pigeonholed into that role or not, when there's other classes like druid and even bard that can heal, that's fine. I said, if you want to play a war cleric, I'm not expecting you to be my number 1 go-to way to heal, but you are still some kind of cleric, which does indicate you would probably also, if you're a war cleric, you should probably have some kind of healing spell for yourself. You're going to be the one up front bonking people and getting hit all the time. That's the biggest reason with something. But the biggest sort of famous D&D example of it is she mostly did it for a joke, but Laura Bailey's Critical Role Campaign 2 character was a trickery cleric, so she didn't both the player and the character didn't like to be the one in charge of healing all the time. It's like, okay, I get that. And I get why people online are like, she shouldn't be expected to be the primary healer or whatever. And eventually they ended up with a second cleric who was more of a healer. He was a grave cleric. But it's like, you are still in that group in particular, you're the only one with the access to healing magic. You should probably have some. And she usually did, to be fair. Like, she still had it and used it when it really was needed. She just role-played. She basically role-played into the fact that she didn't like to heal because she was planning to originally be a sorcerer. Or a warlock, I think. Yeah, warlock. And just have the, demigod archfey thing that was going to be her patron. But they try their best, just because it's essentially an online TV show. One thing they didn't do in that campaign in particular, they all tried to play a different class. I think a completely different class, certainly different subclasses, but I think just a different class to get as many different classes on the show as possible and to have different abilities and stuff. And somebody else had already also wanted to do warlock, so she went cleric. But she was basically playing a warlock. So, she built it into her story that she didn't like healing because she preferred doing damage, which is fine. She still healed when they needed her to.
What's the command for leveling up again? Is this
exclamation. The basic one's exclamation level. If you want to make sure it does your subclass stuff right, then you would want to do exclamation level, then whichever of the 2 classes, because I know you multi-class with this version of the character.
Well, I'm going 5th level in Paladin, and the only thing there is second attack. So, I don't think.
I'm not worried about what you got from it. I'm just saying for putting it into the bot, it would be the level command, Paladin, and then I think your Vengeance?
No, Crown.
Oh, Crown, yeah. So then Crown at the end.
Okay, for when you level up, can you swap a spell?
Oh, that reminds me. If you do,
yeah.
You level sorcerer and whatever your subclass for
Yeah,
that is.
I just realized that.
You said paladin and what?
Well, for you it'd be barbarian.
Oh yeah, I did mine already. I was just putting notes in.
So you just go level and then whatever the main class is, and then whatever the subclass is.
Would it just be shadow for sorcerer then?
Yes.
But yeah, Paul, yeah, question like, when you level up, I can learn a new spell, but am I also able to swap out like a exchange spell, like that I already
Yes.
know? Okay.
Nice, nice.
And it doesn't. And you do not have. If it's a first level spell and you have access to say 5th level spells now, you can swap a 1st for a 5th if you want to.
How many can you swap? Cause is it only one you can swap?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
it's
you
only
can.
one.
You can swap one per level up.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wasn't here for this session
the
0.
cleric, and paladin, and I think druid that can switch their entire spell list off a long rest.
Yeah, I think every spellcasting class can in 2024, but I'd have to look to confirm that.
Yeah.
2024, yeah.
I don't see a reason why to limit that.
It's just because
the reason it's limited is because of the flavor text of how you do spells.
Yeah. So like bards basically learn the idea. The idea I got from the 24 from the ones we're using now is bards basically are using the songs they know to cast spells. So a specific song is going to generate a spell.
Oh yeah, I mean, like once I get into combat, you're going to be hearing some music for me.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the flavor text, it's bards and sorcerers they're just given their magic. So when they gain higher magic, they can actually switch around stuff. While paladins and clerics, they pray for their spells, so they could just pray to change it. That's why it's kind of limited that way.
But yeah, for campaign 2, it won't matter because all the spellcasting classes work the same now.
So that's
I keep forgetting I have cantrip formulas. It lets me change out one cantrip per long rest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that and get Firebolt.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't earlier.
We love fire.
Honestly, I don't know. It's the second you told me you wanted anything offensive, I was amazed you didn't have Firebolt. I've been amazed the whole campaign you didn't have Firebolt.
I have Firebolt.
Like, genuinely, even if Firebolt was the only offensive cantrip or spell you had, I would have figured you would have had that one because it's a cantrip, so you can use it all the time.
I mean, I had Mind Sliver, Sacred Flame, Sword, Smocker.
Yeah, and also at our table, that's not so bad because I let you guys roll stats too.
Yeah, I kept trying to think more of character versus usefulness.
Oh, I mean, fair enough. I just tend to like to go with especially in my in-person game, I tend to like to go with attack rolls because you end up with I tend to hit more often with a +6. Like, let's say I'm at, because we use sometimes point by, but typically we use like just the standard array. So like I find I'm more overall if I'm trying to do just raw damage. That using the wizard as an example, I tend to hit more with my +5 or 6 firebolt bonus than I do with my spell save DC that's only 13 or 14. Because they get to use their bonus to fight against that, as opposed to just a raw AC. And I find overall, especially in the low to mid levels, what most D&D campaigns focus on, things often will have, like if it's make a wisdom save. Well, even your average like wolf has a +2 or 3, I think, to wisdom, because wisdom is your natural survival instinct. So they're actually, even though they're not smart, they're fairly wise because they know how to survive. So it's easier to just try to hit their 12 AC than it is to avoid their +4 wisdom save.
Oh, what do you guys think about
I should be using my knowledge from a past life way more often.
How do you guys feel about a telepathic bond? I can link all of our minds together.
Actually,
Hell
that'd be
Please
yeah.
handy.
fucking God, no.
That would be handy.
Right?
I mean,
Player
for the
wise,
short
please
time
God.
Vulpe had
You
it.
said Link. I thought you said Lick, and I was very confused.
No, not lick,
No.
link.
I'ma lick your mind.
I
Here's a
mean,
I mean,
bard.
for the short
I'd
time
be into
Vulpe
it.
had it, he definitely had some good schemes with it.
Yeah, of course you would.
Oh.
Basically,
I'm
Rory's
not very surprised.
Rory's
Okay.
telepathic bond. The way I envision that working with this party is basically what it sounds like when you all try to talk at once, all the time in your head.
Yeah.
How long till it
Everyone
starts
would
dealing psychic damage?
There's no psychic damage. We just get to communicate with one another through our minds.
No, what we're saying is because of this party,
Yeah.
if
No,
you
I know.
if you took these players and these characters and used that spell in game, this party would take psychic damage.
Most
Oh
likely, yeah.
god.
There's so many fun spells in D&D. I don't know what to pick.
So I have reorganized. I could have just made a new OneNote notebook, but
Hmm.
sometimes the fact that
Ouch.
that I have lazy moments works to my advantage. So like it was probably more work to just reorganize things the way I have it now than to just make a new notebook. But I named this notebook Kalir, which is the name of the world that we're playing in. And I was too lazy to rename that and then make a new one for campaign 2. So instead I just rearranged all my notes to basically make sections for everything, even if it took more effort. So I've now reorganized all of campaign 1's important stuff into a section, and I've started one for campaign 2 as I start to try to build it.
Nice.
I'll take this spell. Yeah, let's take this spell. I think I'll take Hold Monster.
That is a fucking great spell.
Because I was kind of building some kind of crowd control or
Yeah.
make sure monsters don't get close to Quindell.
Yeah, I was about to say you're being the support bard. I'm not doing damage. I'ma just keep them at bay.
Here's the thing: how much damage do you, especially you have a pretty big party. We have a big party anyway, but just looking at just looking at the front line, how much damage does the bard really need to do if he paralyzes the thing and gives both paladins auto crits?
Exactly.
Yeah. Also, I can inspire them to give them like a D20, so they can re-roll one. Bard's amazing.
Inspiration is awesome. Yeah, hold person is a bitch when it happens to you. Like when I've been playing Pathfinder.
Are you talking about your bardic inspiration?
Yeah, bardic inspiration.
No, you give somebody a D8 to add on to a roll.
Or sorry, D8. Sorry, not D20, but D8. Yeah, to add to.
You're not giving inspiration. It's bardic. Two different things. Same fucking word being used. I know it's stupid.
Yeah,
that's why I'm pretty sure they did change it on D&D Beyond. It's now heroic inspiration.
It's called heroic inspiration. Yeah.
Oh, yep.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the description of my spell.
Also, in 2024, I think everybody just defaults to having one every day.
Only humans do that.
Only humans.
I thought humans got a second one or something. I haven't read it all yet.
No, it's
I need to wait.
Humans always start with inspiration. It's so stupid.
I knew they had some extra bonus to it because they always because they basically gave them that in place of not getting as many stat bumps as they used to.
Humans banned. That's it.
No, but it is funny to me, especially the 2014 one, when people are like, humans are dumb, especially if you pick a regular human. I'm like, okay, so let me get this straight. I understand why people like variant human, because you get a feat at level 1, which is kind of cool. And there's some pretty awesome feats that you can take. People are like, basic human sucks. I'm like, okay, if you think they're boring because it's based on real like it's more like reality than fantasy because humans exist in real world. Fine, whatever, that's your opinion. But to say they mechanically suck when you literally get +6 to your stats, what? A normal human gets +1 to every statistic. That is the most points you can get to build your character. How is that bad?
Almost too good.
It's like I think I've made more basic humans than I've made variant ones.
I don't think I've made any humans.
Made several.
Oh no,
First
that's
of
a
all,
lie. I made a human warlock.
I would say the thing I made the least of out of the like popular races is tieflings. I almost never make tieflings.
Tieflings agreed.
And I absolutely do not, unless I'm doing it as a joke, make tiefling warlocks, tiefling bards, or any kind of twink.
Oh man.
Because every fucking tiefling I've played with is a goddamn twink.
I broke the mold.
Yeah, but I'm your DM, so that doesn't count because I'm not playing with you the same way.
Not the Wolf of Hate.
I was literally farm boy. I was a Superman tiefling.
Meanwhile, and I can actually just do this because I have them linked.
Chaos.
Words are hard.
Chaos.
Meanwhile, this is what my tiefling looks like.
Gotta see this.
Over there. Over there. Go over there. Over there.
Oh, look at them arms. Look at that.
Yeah. I believe he's 7.5-ish feet tall and 350 pounds.
Damn.
Aww.
Yeah, he used to be a kid who got bullied in school, and then he basically swore a vengeance paladin oath to. He swore himself to a god of. I don't even think it was a god of vengeance. I think it was a god of justice. But basically went, hey, I don't like bullies, and your tenets lead to me to think neither do you. If I promise to be good to people who deserve it and only be bad to people who deserve it, can I not get bullied anymore? And then he seemed to have gotten some magically enhanced. He still were like bulked up himself, but he essentially got D&D steroids.
God.
Always an even trade.
In the form of his god, who I forget which one I picked for him.
A Goliath.
I'd have to look at his sheet.
Is Goliath tiefling possible? Like you could be half of each?
You would have to pick, mechanically you would be one or the other, but you could certainly write a story. I mean, they're both humanoids. They can fuck.
Yeah, that could be your backstory.
One can enter the other.
Oh no! Not like this.
As you can tell, I ended my stream.
Quite poetic. It's
Oh,
okay.
my
We're
stream's still up.
we're mature.
I forgot myself.
We're mature over here.
I should probably end my stream at this point.
You saying that is dumb.
We're mature adults over here.
The least mature one here.
What? At least I make it interesting.
Welcome back, whoever joined again.
I decided I didn't want to be gone again.
You missed some wonderful things going on.
Oh lord.
Yeah, some great
What's going
behind
on?
the scenes, great stuff.
The thing I most remember is that I ranted about the fact that I almost never play tieflings, and when I do, I absolutely refuse to make them a fucking twink, because every fucking person I've been a player in my one-shot server, West Marcha server, every fucking tiefling is a goddamn twink.
There's just something about them, you know?
Just to be clear, do not give a shit about real people or fake ones being twinks, but it's always tieflings.
How about I play a twink
Because
gnome?
they're fabulous.
Tieflings just have that twink energy.
I'll play
The twink energy.
twink dwarf.
Yeah.
Not the one that's in your party.
They're just a little Twinkie.
No.
They're a little
I like
Twinkie.
I want to
people in
play
my party.
Pink Dwarf now.
Let me see. What did
They're rife
oh, yeah.
for
Oh yeah,
Twinkage.
I forgot. No, that's double funny. Not only did I make him 7 feet tall and 300 pounds. Sorry. I
dang.
forgot. I referenced his god earlier. His god is Hor because Hor is a fucking like revenge god.
Oh yeah. No relation to the word.
Didn't he ask? No, I don't know if I'm remembering that right.
Huh?
Yeah, he's the Faerunian god of we base ours in the Forgotten Realms because it's an open like server, so it's easier to maintain if it's just an existing area. But yes, Hor is the god of retribution, revenge, and poetic justice.
He's a big
and his titles, according to the Forgotten Realms wiki page, are the Poet of Justice, the Hurler of Thunders, the Lord of Three Thunders, the God of Revenge, as more of a, and my personal favorite, the Doombringer.
Ooh. Bring the doom.
I can't believe I forgot that spell existed. That could very easily end this whole debacle with X. It'd be really stupid.
He's met the party before, right? I'm remembering that right?
Well, I mean, the version of him that was an NPC here, yes, I based the NPC off of my actual PC one, but yes.
I know. I'm trying to remember what that conversation was.
Right. Well, I'm gonna be heading to bed. Night, y'all.
Have a good
Yeah, I
night.
gotta get ready for bed as well. I'll be a couple of you that I regularly keep in text contact with for usually for just terrible story ideas. By terrible, I just mean mine. By the way, I just think out loud and eventually pick one of them.
You know we love them.
Like, it'd be funny if Theizora died again, and then it just happened.
No!
Wow.
Like I said, come back as a bard.
Help!
There you go. Easy.
But I do gotta get ready for bed because I gotta work tomorrow. So.
All right. Thanks for the session. Super fun.
Good night, Paul.
Yeah, have a good one, y'all.
Yeah.
More crimes. I swear
More
that
crimes.
NPC. I don't know if I'm remembering that right, but I know Theizora commented like, "Oh yeah, he has a big ego," and then he was like, "Would you like to stroke my ego?"
Oh no!
Oh God, yes. I mean no.
But yes.
I'm gonna
But
die
yes.
now. Adios.
Yeah, there
Have
was
a good
probably
one.
there was almost a bar fight with that guy.
Between Wally and that guy.
Very cool.
I love the silence after I said that.
Oh, I'm
That's
playing
how it
Clone Hero,
be.
sorry.
That's okay.
Alright.
I was
Perfect.
asking between Wally and that guy.
Nice.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to end my stream
he was
as well.
he was pissing me off.
I'll see
Like,
y'all next
character-wise.
time. I'm gonna do another
Yeah.
Ember venture if you guys want to join it.
Yeah. See you guys. Good night.
See ya. Good
See ya.
night.